The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, January 4th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up, and when you do, sign up with that promo code TCE SGPN to get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code TCE SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is the leader in data-driven picks and props. Get your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, everybody, Jim McMahon here, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks for Saturday, January 4th. I know there's 11 minutes left in maybe the best game of the day, but we had to go live. And we're like, wait, there's so many fucking games. I've been building slides all day. God damn it. I feel like I've been working on slides for 12 hours. Like Chris Farley's character, Matt Foley, was sitting in the basement for 8 hours drinking coffee on that SNL bit. But yeah, excited, glad to be here. Look, in a way you could say, okay, this is the first real college basketball Saturday. Because before you're blending it with football, if you're junkies like us, and man, slate is ridiculous. I can't wait to talk about it. We're having a fire night. Some tough night for the haters. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swing, Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, tailless pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
Oh, yeah. Doing good. I am joined by my co-host. Some know him as the legendary actor / film director, producer. Live from Sun Valley, Utah.
Park City.
Yeah.
Deer Valley, whatever you want to call it.
What did I say? What's Sun Valley? No, that's in Idaho. Yeah, I've been to Sun Valley. Sorry. One of those goddamn ski towns where they make movies and they got all these fucking high-end actors rolling through, pretending like they own a goddamn town. All right. I can only imagine those hunters, those real people out there hunting elk and all this other crazy shit. And you got Bob Redford coming through. And I like Rob Redford, but at the same time, you're like, hey, you got this asshole buying up the whole goddamn mountain. I'm joking. Shout out to Robert Redford. He's still alive. I made it to 2025. That I did not see. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, aka Moneyline Mac. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, and yes, I could have bought a mountain today with my picks. I was rolling today, just like yourself, and had a couple cocktails at dinner, so coming in hot and ready to rock and roll. This is conference season finally here, brother.
Let's go. Come on, make it Mac tonight. I got to give you the name of some Italian restaurant I went to in Park City that was fucking phenomenal. And look, there's no, I look to not have any slander for Robert Redford. One of the nicest celebrities I've ever bartended on. So just so that's out there. Very nice guy. The slate, we opened up with an ass whooping. Bieniek, lock battle win. Now he's not even here to talk shit, which is perfect. Let's get it in before he gets here. Merrimack 67, Fairfield 54. I did not have us only scoring 54 points. Bad play. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so this is one hitting the slopes and check my phone once I got down to the bottom of the mountain. I'd be like, God damn it, Fairfield's still getting their ass. It felt like I didn't get eyes on actually how they got their ass kicked, but every time I checked the score, every 15, 20 minutes, they were down double digits. So if you took Merrimack, good right side, good pick.
Yeah. 8 hit there. Bieniek, at least it was a battle. So like one of us hit.
Bieniek was due. We had been killing him.
That's what I'm saying. He picked a good day not to show up to because like if he went to go talk shit, we were gonna be like, dude. I mean, maybe you should just produce. I'm joking. I
mean, he was been down in the dumps lately, and you can tell when he comes in here, he's all depressed. But hopefully he gets in here.
You're looking at the Ken Palm too much, buddy. All right, you gotta feel this shit. All right, you gotta feel it. All right,
here's your Ken Palm.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm working with a little kettle what action. Let's go.
Here's my analytics.
Exactly. You got to just feel it. You can't be sitting there. Their defense is 314th, and they play when they play aggressive teams. They are able to drop back into this 2-3 zone. No. Trust your eyes. All right. It's like you're at a bar, Bieniek. All right. Trust your eyes. All right.
Hey, let me ask you this too, especially with these really good coaches. If we can point out a statistical difference, you don't think like a Tom Izzo goes, all right, they might kick us. They might have a rebounding advantage. You know what I'm going to do for 3 days? I'm going to challenge my team's manhood for 3 days.
Yeah.
Like that's where
that's where the numbers are bullshit.
Yeah. That's where you can't get caught in the fucking, the numbers and all that. Like, I'm not saying numbers don't matter. They do matter to a certain degree, but it can't be your end all be all. You have to feel.
No, I have it as like one of my final things, actually, man. Like numbers to me, especially in college athletics, whether it's football or basketball, when you have over 100 teams in your subdivision, which in college basketball it's 360, so the schedules are so vastly different.
Yep,
you can't really put too much weight in numbers.
I agree.
Now, with all that said, Bieniek put weight in numbers, and Merrimack flushed the toilet on us. Shout out to the great Bieniek.
You should have seen Frank Martin whenever I try to give him numbers. He'd be like, "You think I need a fucking stat sheet to tell me that we can't fucking make a jump shot?
I want to go give me a seltzer water, right?"
Like, I watch the fucking game just like you. I know we can't make a fucking jump shot. I don't need your fucking numbers telling me that. My ass.
That's the way I would feel. That dude, if I coached, I would not be one of the analytical guys. You know what I mean? Like I'm still bitter about, what was it, the Dodgers Astros a few years ago, where I was like, what? You're pulling them? Why are you pulling them? You don't take Jordan out in the fourth quarter, dude. What are you doing? Anyway, we almost ate shit on this dude. We should have, like, this got dicey. But Bowling Green cashes for us against Akron. Whew. I mean, I think we even said sprinkle a little bit on the money line, which I did and did not hit, but they blew a gigantic lead in this game. I think 14-point lead. This was the right side all day, but we almost lost this game. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I was joking with my brother. We were having a couple cocktails watching this game, and he's just like, I don't know how you guys do this every night. I mean, Bowling Green has been winning the entire fucking game, and they're on the verge of not covering. And I go, this is the problem when you bet dogs, is they can dominate a whole game and then they sell at the very last minute. Luckily, they got that big steal and they covered. So shout out to Bowling Green for at least covering. Good one for Akron to open up MAC play. Yeah,
and then we double locked the Wisconsin Badgers. They almost scored 10,000 points tonight. They were on fire. Good God. What the hell's going on? Thought I knew how to defend the white three. Apparently not. Unbelievable. 116 points. I feel like if you took the last 5 Wisconsin seasons and added it up, I don't think it gets to 116 on what they've scored. Easy play. I thought it was going to be a little harder for us. I mean, I thought we'd hit, but I didn't think it'd be this easy. Your thoughts?
I'm with you. I thought we'd win on free throws. They'd win by like 9 or 10. 21 threes. What the fuck? I mean, who the fuck's playing for them? The fucking Milwaukee Bucks? I mean, what was that?
Yeah. And then I tried to bring you in. I knew there was no fucking way some Lemoyne bullshit that you throw on a goddamn sandwich. A hero, they say, where I'm from. But let me tell you something. The Long Island Sharks are a team, I think, capable of winning their fucking conference this year and getting to the big dance. And let me tell you, if that happens, you're gonna need to call a goddamn fire department because Peter Luger's is burning down that night. As it is, Peter Luger's was rocking tonight. The martinis, the liquid dinners. We're firing away with this bullshit dolphin approach. I can't believe you battled me with these fucking dolphins when you know the Sharks are swimming heavy this year with Rod Strickland. All right, I'm gonna buy my son a fucking shark this fucking week. It's gonna be like that scene in Ace Ventura. You know what I mean? Where he goes up in that fucking guy, that mansion, and there's a goddamn guy who owns a fucking shark. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me if this team keeps winning, and they're gonna keep winning. Sharks get it done 78-62. Get this Lemoyne bullshit out of here. Easy play.
So I'm currently 9-3, and I got Nevada late in the night. So I'm having a good night. I got more fucking tweets because of your tweet on this fucking game. I go, what the fuck? 40 new notifications. I just checked my Twitter.
That's not Snowflake. That's not Snowflake.
I just saw all these fucking people going, never fade the Sharks. I go, oh my God, what the fuck? And then I saw it was off of your tweet. So shout out to the Sharks. Better team. I did not get eyes on this. Like I said, I was quad boxing the big games because I'm not at my home studio. So the NEC did not get I did not get eyes on the NEC.
Oh, I watched the whole game.
Other than maybe I threw somebody that got their first win of the year on my phone. So we'll talk about them here in a minute. But yeah, shout out to the Sharks, everybody that took them. You guys kicked my ass. Fuck you, Lemoyne. How do you lose to the Sharks when they're favored?
Fucking Dolphins, upstate New York, everything about their fucking existence.
How many people were there? None, but
it didn't matter.
Barclays.
Playing in front of some parents. All right. Adusa, have I interviewed Rod Strickland yet? No, I have not actually. Someone hooked me up. All right.
Yeah, we'll get him on the tour this year.
I mean, I grew up watching Bullet Fade. He was our point guard for a few years. We have a lot in common, I think. But I follow that with eating shit with St. Peter's, who only scored 46 points in a basketball game tonight against the Aqueduct. I did bet this game. Bad play. Your thoughts? Did you bet? Did you battle me here?
No, I didn't battle you. I said I had no feel in this game, and I took Quinnipiac in the points. Ended up being clearly the right side. I mean, they kicked their ass. Just score follow.
Yeah.
What happened? They just make a bunch of shots or what?
Yeah, they like St. Peter's couldn't hit anything. Their offense is fucking horrible. Their offense is really horrible to watch. But I'll take them next time they play. Mercyhurst, I got to give you credit here. I didn't bet this, but I changed my pick of the Graveyard. I know you bet the Lake Show.
Yep.
First ever opener there. Mercyhurst wins by 7 against Stonehill. And then you got this correct. Didn't bet this, but I took Wichita State. You took Temple.
I added it, so I ended up getting a little bit on that Temple voodoo. I saw all those guys
trying to go.
It's in the air here.
There you go. Now this one I jumped on, and I can't believe it was a double-digit money line play. Chicago State, did I tell you not to throw together? And I hope you listen to me, folks. Parlayed Chicago State and fucking Long Island. Boom.
Beautiful.
Boom. Oh, we have this other show called the College Football Experience, where I just happened to nail undefeated across the fucking board there on totals and the line today. Just a fire day. But Chicago State, what a play by us, dude. What a fucking play.
You know, Colby, when we not shut down the show, but when we end the season, the Final Four, national championships played, we'll look back. What were our best plays of the year? Chicago State tonight, big live. Nobody had that. Nobody.
My only regret, I didn't take the money line. I just took it in the parlay. I didn't take it. That's my only regret.
But I mean, an 0-15 team, they played a gauntlet of a schedule. It's their opener in a new league. It's new life. It's like, all right, we can at least new start. Like, forget those first 15 games. They're over. All we can do is win our league now.
Yeah, no. And that's one of our best plays all year. Yeah. Now, I've made the case, I think it was the night that you weren't here, that the most entertaining teams to me, Fresno State was one.
Bryant.
And I think I compared Fresno State, if memory serves me correct, I was a few whiskeys deep, but to Siena of the West. I forget who I just no structure. No, it wasn't Siena. Who was it? It was somebody else.
Was it Bryant?
Bryant. That's who I compared it to, I think, was Bryant.
Bryant's the shit show.
Yeah. But either way, Siena is one of the most entertaining teams in all of college basketball. And we battle here? Oh. Well, I bet Siena. And it took double overtime, just like every Jerry Mack game when he played. And we got it done, 103-95. Telling you.
Yeah.
I might buy myself a fucking, I don't know.
Jet.
A rocket. Something. I'm going to buy something stupid tonight. What a magical win. And then we did eat shit on Iona. Oh, I only bet this because the line made no sense. I was thinking about this as I was watching this fucking game. And I was like, I would have never just taken Iona. I don't think they're good. But I was like, the line made no sense. So I had to bet it.
Structure.
Yeah, they're terrible. They're hard to get a read on, dude. They're really hard to get a read on. Shout out to Marist. And then how about Central Connecticut? Didn't bet this game, but I picked St. Francis, but Central Connecticut blew them out. I thought the line was a little stinky, but didn't bet it. So no panic. Did you bet this game?
No, I did not bet this game. We should have just fucking bet Central Connecticut. We overthought this one. We thought it stunk, but they're the best team in this league. Sellers,
they are good. Job. They are good.
It needs to be his last year there.
Probably is. Then how about these Georgetown Hoyas? 69-63. Got a little dicey with the free throw shooting. And Georgetown, tomorrow morning you better be practicing your damn free throws. Also, shout out to Clark who told me 6,700 were there. So we're giving you live numbers, just right down to the bone here. Your thoughts on this one, as Georgetown was the better team pretty much the whole game. There was little runs here and there, but and as he says, there was no, Epps didn't play tonight for the Hoyas. But did you get eyes on this, man?
I did. I had this on. Watched honestly a majority of it.
When I saw Fremantle playing, I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was going to go. But they suck with him. It's weird. It's weird. He's like, he's the best guy on their team, maybe. And it's like, whenever he plays, they suck. What a win though.
What a start for Georgetown. And this is, we busted Bieniek's chops on the analytics. I got a tweet saying, you guys are the only ones on Georgetown today. I forget who it was. I apologize. I've been having a couple cocktails.
Wait, did Bieniek take the Musketeers?
No. Like all the other shows that love diving into that all analytic shit. We're all on Xavier, and I'm like, this comes down to I'm going to take Ed Cooley at home against Sean Miller.
He was wearing a mean sweater today too, man.
I know. And like I think we need to start treating Georgetown like Providence. When Ed Cooley's at home, we're going to back him as a dog or a short.
They don't have the fan
support
yet, but yes.
But they're pretty good at home, and I think they're going to start buying in more and more. I'm not saying it's a dunk, Providence fans, but you guys do suck, and Georgetown's a lot better than you.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Maybe you guys made a mistake with Kim English, and maybe you were a bit excessive by calling him Hitler. Want to tell you, the college basketball experience is brought to you by, well, first us. Yes, we're part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. All of our picks and podcasts and articles are in one place for free. Just type SGPN in the App Store or Google Play Store, click download, and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Pickup is one of the biggest menus for all the sports, and Underdog is always making it easier to win with profit boost and gimme pickups. Underdog Playoff Best Ball is now live as well. The Gauntlet Tournament has $2 million in prizes up for grabs for just $25 as an entry price. They got college hoops, they got college football, they got everything else too. NFL, CFL, MLB, NHL, NBA, NASCAR, MMA, everything. All right. So sign up. But when you do, sign up with the promo code TCE SGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com promo code TCE SGPN. All right, we are back. Myself, Moneyline Mac. Noah's out there playing a game of kick the can with the fucking neighbors. But
maybe he's with Sally again.
our fire night continued. Oh, we had a triple lock on Michigan State. Get this Ohio State bullshit out of here, Tom Izzo. Yeah. Did you see that Magic Johnson's going to donate a shit ton of money to their NIL collective?
He wants a natty before he dies.
Tom Izzo can get him one. You give him a little bit, I know he likes his guys, but still, if you just get a little bit better of a player, watch out. And then
they were the better team today. And I knew they were going to win when they did. They went into the huddle and I heard Izzo saying, they're going to fucking foul you. They're not going to fucking call it, be a man and fucking finish at the rim and then get a stop on the other end. I'm like, Izzo's just been in so many of these games, and Izzo's team is way underrated.
They are.
Like I keep busting Phoenix shops on it. They're like potentially a Final Four good team, Big Ten champion team.
Yeah. Then we had a triple lock of St. Louis Billikens. This is a free show. It's just surprised you don't have like more millionaires because of us, someone that saves their money. I just blow it. You know what I mean? Just go out there and blow it on dumb shit. You know what I mean? Just happens. St. Louis, this got a little dicey for a second, but then St. Louis just put it back on them. It got down to 5. They win by 16. Did you catch this?
A little bit more locked in on the Creighton Marquette game that we're about to talk about, but they got off to the fast start, let them back in, but kind of like we just talked about with Georgetown and Sparty. When I watch St. Louis, I can actually tell what they're trying to do. They look like they have an identity, and Church is doing a good job.
And Isaiah Swope played tonight, 26 points, by the way, 8 assists.
And healthy. Yep.
Dog. Yep. And then Creighton plus. Dude, I was on Sports Grid today asking me this game. They're surprised I was taking Creighton. I was like 10. It was 10.5 at that point too. I was like, you got to take Creighton. You got it. What's going on here?
There's numbers crowd, man. There's numbers people, man. They love these fucking chalky ass.
Double lock here with Creighton. This big ass line. Shaka Smart is a favorite. No, I don't like it. And now me and Mac are sweating out a lock battle as New Mexico has a 1-point lead with under 5 minutes at the pit.
Come on, Alfred, take me home, man. And his assistant Noodles. I think we forget that Neal was also the guy that replaced, or he preceded Alfred when he went over to UCLA. So you got 2 former Lobos on the bench trying to get their first Mountain West win here at the pit tonight.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Stacking the Money Green hit me up from Sports Gambling Podcast, and he's like, "Should we ride New Mexico tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's chalky as fuck." But Steve Alford has on the road at the pit, but
I didn't see anybody else.
Everyone I talked to was on New Mexico, which made me Terrified. But hopefully we can pull it off. Sometimes things go chalk.
Chalk wins every now. Yeah, chalk wins sometimes.
Yeah.
Hopefully not tonight. I'll call you guys in your chalk.
Game balls. Where are you going?
Game ball number 1. Let's go Izzo, man. Go into Columbus, get it done, and I mean, what are they in the Big Ten now? 3-0.
Yeah, right. I think they are. Yeah.
Yeah. I think front runner if I had to pick right now.
Maybe Illinois looked pretty good the other night. I'm surprised you just left this on the board for me.
Was it LIU?
No, Chicago State. Then LIU. Chicago State wins by double digits on the road. 0-15. They get it done. Game ball. There we go.
Yeah, I TMZ'd it. All right, I'll go to the other one. Deep dive in here. Mercyhurst. So what's cool about tonight, Colby, is Mercyhurst, Chicago State, both their inaugural games in the NEC get wins. Great stories.
You could throw Long Island in there because they haven't had a lot of those over the past couple of years. So, I feel like it's a big night for those programs all turning that corner. So yeah, just give me my Long Island team as the next lock. Even though I know there's one that I really think we should play at some point in the Big East there. Where are you going next?
I think I'm going to give it to Georgetown, man. I keep giving Georgetown.
That's the one I was going to do, but I was like, what, Long Island hasn't, based on years previously, they didn't have a ton of wins. So, but Georgetown definitely needs a game ball because they're building something. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited.
I don't think it's a fluke that they're 12-2. When I watch them, like they have an identity that the young big. I mean, he's a stud. He's going to be so damn good. Love what Ed Cooley's doing there.
Yeah, and final game ball to me. I'm gonna go to one that I lost on. I mean, there's a lot you could do. Wisconsin looked incredible today for being such a short slate. I feel like you could do St. Louis because that's the first ever conference win in the A10 for what's my guy's name from Indiana State. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Groves.
Yeah, and then the way Wisconsin was shooting the ball, but I'm gonna take it to Akron. That was a MAC game. That was a gut check. You're down 14 points. On the road, you find a way to get it done. Zips, final game ball. Let's fucking go. And by the way, New Mexico, Nevada, 62 all at the 350-minute mark there. So we will have one more battle, but kicked ass today, man. I mean,
it's always good to win on Friday,
dude. 8-3, and if you check the totals for college football, man, I ended up going 4-0 there. So it was like basically 12-3. And then I hit a parlay of Long Island and Chicago State. So it's like, I feel like either I'm going to be the greatest ever tomorrow, or I'm just going to completely get my ass kicked tomorrow. Well, I made the slide. So I was looking at games. I was like, ooh. Yeah, let's get to it. Folks, before I do that, I want to let you know that the college basketball experience is brought to you by mybookie.ag. Yes. Love mybookie.ag. They've been with us for a long time, off and on. They got props for every game, and the live dealer casino is a bundle of fun. They got new early cash out options as well. That's always good. Sometimes if you're in a jam, I like Buffalo in that Bahamas College Football Bowl. Load up on the Bulls, Pete Lembo. Head over to mybookie.ag, promo code TCE SGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Plus, they're going to give you a little $10 casino chip. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCE SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. SGPN's proud partner, Rhythm, is the #1 AI-powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in seconds and get predictions for betting on money lines, spreads, totals, props. You can copy one of the top performing models from the leaderboard, probably still making some good coin there. But you can also build your own like I do, and then Rhythm will adjust around what you like. You can now track your props in the Rhythm app. They got college hoops, they got college football, they got everything. NFL, NBA, check it out. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. All right, we are back, and shout out to, I mean, it's tough day for the haters, right? It's just a tough day for the haters. Shout out to Robert Martin. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. I'm just having a fire night and, so here's the deal. I forgot that there's a midnight game. You guys got to remind me that tomorrow night there's a game on the island, but there's one other game that I don't have a slide for, and I can't figure out what it is. I got 136 slides. No, I got it. I got that one. But let's get to it.
Let's do it.
11 a.m. Eastern. Wait, no Bieniek here. I got to figure out all this bullshit.
Let me see if I can figure this out.
Here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Florida, Kentucky. They're just gonna give us a banger an hour early. I have to do a pregame show during this. This sucks.
Lunch spot, 9 a.m. out here in the mountains.
Bastards! I thought we'd go at noon. I thought there was a code to this. I want to watch this whole game, but I got to do a show. Kentucky's laying 3.5 in Lexington, Florida. Kentucky, they hate each other. This game's awesome. And I'm taking Kentucky minus 3.5 points. Lock it up. What are you doing here?
I will, I'll join you here, man. I think this is going to be a hell of a game to start it off. I think this is a big time game for Mark Pope to start off. SEC
they hate Florida, and it's great.
It's a fucking great game, and I think Kentucky pulls away, wins by 7. So let's lock Big Blue Nation, guys.
Double lock on these Wildcats. I don't know why it's starting so early.
Wildcats. That's the most flooded area at this game.
Yeah, I mean 11 a.m. Boston College, Atlanta. Take on Georgia Tech.
Who knows?
I used to get excited for ACC games. I just read this and I want to fall asleep. It's like I really believe I could be in Atlanta or Boston if this was in Boston, and I don't know that I would take free tickets. Georgia Tech's laying
watch Kentucky, Florida.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if you told me in 1995 that I would turn down free tickets to Georgia Tech when Bobby Crimmins had them rolling, they're one of the most exciting teams in college hoops. Even after that, Paul Hewitt got him to the national championship. But what happened to this fucking program, man? I'm going to take BC plus 6.5. I think they're playing better basketball, but I will say the Jackets at home they're always a little chippier than you think. But give me BC in the points. What are you doing here?
I like BC here. I mean, it was Georgia Tech to be laying 6.5 in a conference game. Last year, BC won at Georgia Tech. I mean, since it is early, it is tempting to bet BC. I'm not going to lie.
I think the money line's live too, dude.
That's what I mean. I mean, we've seen Georgia Tech play egg after egg after egg.
You're convincing me on the one game I don't want to watch, and now I'm going to have to watch it because we're going to bet on Boston College.
Let's go. Give me BC. Lock it up.
All right. Well, wrong song. Wrong song. That's a bad omen. All right, give me Boston College plus 6.5. Let me ask you something, Mac. If we wait till tomorrow morning, will this be 7.5?
I think I do see a 7 popping. So yeah, I mean everybody's gonna overreact because Georgia Tech beat Notre Dame by double digits the other day. So you do it back to back, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I think you wait a little bit though. Wait a little bit on this.
I don't think it's going to go down to 5 or anything.
No, I think we'll go the other way, but only by like a point.
College on the road. That's why you tune in this shit.
No one will. BC double lock. Next up, I did not plan on that, but Georgia, this game's awesome. Heading to Oxford, Mississippi to take on this crazy racist fuck, right? Ole Miss is laying 4.5. This is a great game, dude.
Great game.
Give me Ole Miss minus 4.5. What are you doing here?
I like Ole Miss. Are we going to start seeing Mike White come back to the pack like he usually does in SEC play? We're getting Ole Miss too off the embarrassing Memphis loss.
Good point. Actually, we should bet this. We should bet this.
3 in rush, loss, or at least
How many bets are we gonna have tomorrow? This is the problem.
Saturday.
You look at your account and you're like, am I really up this much? This much? And it's like, oh, I see the board tomorrow. There's 138 fucking games. Yeah, Ole Miss double lock. The Pussy Pack, NC State, is heading to Winston-Salem to take on the Deeks. Wake Forest is laying 5.5. I will lay it, but no bet here because these games historically have been a little wacky.
Yeah.
I'll lay it, but no bet. What are you doing here?
Give me Wake. I'm with you. I think they win by 4 or 5. It's going to be a crazy game.
Yeah. Next up, Dayton is heading to Washington, D.C. to take on the George Washington Colonials. As Dayton's laying 8.5. I'm going to lay it, and you could talk me into a lock, but I don't know. Dayton's a weird team. Dayton is kind of like Marquette as like a heavy favorite. I kind of hate laying points. What are you doing here?
I think I'm gonna take GW. No bet though, but I think it's gonna be a tight game at home, and I like fading Dayton away from that arena.
Yeah. Okay. No bet. Hofstra, the Pride, is taking on Northeastern. Northeastern's laying 2.5. I don't know what happened to Hofstra. Something happened. They got food poisoned or something happened to Hofstra. I can't go to this well. Can't go. I've got my ass kicked by Hofstra lately, but I'll pick them. No bet. It's the way they're losing. That's alarming.
Yeah.
It's not like a 4-point loss. They're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway, Richmond is catching 5.5 in Amherst, Massachusetts against UMass. You could talk me into a UMass lock here.
Yeah, I mean we're getting Richmond away from Richmond, Virginia. Obviously, they're coming off the big win against GW. Frank and company. I mean, they were competitive the whole entire game against St. Joe's. They got blown open late. Let's go, UMass.
Fire off that musket, all right? Double lock on UMass. Next up, William and Mary is heading to Stony Brook, New York, of all places. Where?
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
We should bet Stony Brook.
Yeah, I can't. You know my personal, feelings on William and Mary. Give me Stony Brook in the points. Wait, what number are you seeing?
I think I see a 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm on Stony Brook. Stony Brook's live in this game. I think they're going to win the game outright.
Oh, I'm not going to bet this. This is you. Stony Brook. I ate shit with Stony Brook the other day. Moneyline Mac locking up the Seawolves plus the points. You know what? Fuck it. I'll join you.
I know you.
What are we doing? What are we doing here? Who the fuck am I kidding? Let's go. Double lock. All right. North Carolina. I've seen this. This is down to 4.5 now. It was 5.5 when I made this. They're heading to South Bend, and I cannot take North Carolina. Give me Notre Dame plus 4.5. Mac, what are you doing here?
I mean, we're getting the better coaches, the home dog. I don't want to bet Notre Dame here, man.
Dude, there's so many plays I like.
I know.
I need discipline, a little bit of discipline. I'm just taking Notre Dame, no bet.
No discipline over here. Give me the Irish. Vibes are good right now, baby.
Moneyline Max saying, I'm your leprechaun. All right, now I'm going to need you to explain me this line. Toledo is in Kalamazoo. Toledo's laying 1.5. Huh? What?
Toledo, no bet. I'm not. Like you said, this one fucking reeks. But this is one where the lines that reek, stay away from tomorrow. There's plenty of games to bet.
This is where we need Bieniek. I need to know when the last time Western Michigan actually beat Toledo, because it's got to be a while. Toledo won by 25 the last time they played.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this line?
I'm off this game. I'm with you. This game makes I would have thought Toledo would be like a 5.5 point favorite.
I just want to quickly. Can you Google that? When's the Toledo Western Michigan basketball history? Tell me when the last time Western Michigan's been ass. When was the last time Western Michigan beat Toledo?
It
had to be years ago.
Yeah, it's been forever.
What is this then?
Both teams have lost 5 in a row.
We got to bet Toledo, right? I mean,
it just fucking stinks, though.
Toledo's so much better. They're so much better, though, man.
You know what? It is you know what? It's a desperate spot for Toledo too, like you said.
Dude, Toledo. Let me just remind you, they won at Marshall this year. They won at the hospital. They beat Jacksonville State, who's kind of decent, right? This is not a terrible fucking team. You look at Western Michigan. I mean, and the only thing I can think of is there guys out for Toledo that I don't know about, but Western Michigan's 3 wins. Now, one of them is Youngstown State, who's like the greatest team in the nation right now. The other is Davenport University, which is not in D1. And wait, is that, do they only have 2 wins? I thought they had 3. Canisius, who's fucking the worst team in America. I mean,
I'll join you on this. Let's go. Every now and then, I think they got lazy with it.
We gotta go. Let's go Rockets. I'm okay if we lose this. I'm okay. It's just history. It's just history here. And if you're going to this game, make sure you check out Waldo's for liquor pitchers. They're fantastic. Yeah, I'm just trying to update myself on this fucking game right now. Can someone let me know what is happening? There's no way we're hitting this, right?
Toledo's won. Hey, Greg's said Toledo's won 13 in a row against Western.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what? Coming in, I was like, I mean, dude, I've been doing this show 7 years or something. I'm like, I don't ever recall Western Michigan really beating anybody good in the MAC. And then I'm like, I know they're 6-6, but they're not that bad. When you watch Toledo, I watched that Purdue game the other night. They're not bad.
It's a buy low spot. You talk to me. This is Colgate in Vermont a couple times. It's still a good program. Yeah, this is MAC play. This is their league that they've won 4 straight. Now they're only laying 1 against West. Good. Thank you for talking to me. Hopefully it will.
All right. Well, to thank me if it actually hits. We'll see. DePaul is heading to Philly, catching 9.5. I have this as a fringe lock. You can talk me into this, and I'm on the DePaul side because I just don't think Nova should be laying 10 points against anybody or 9.5 points against anybody.
They've been kind of fucking drilling teams.
They've been playing better. They have been playing a lot better. And that magical game at Hinkle the other night. But don't you want to fade that a little bit?
I do, but DePaul's coming off UConn. I kind of just want to stay away from this game altogether. I'll lay it with Villanova. No bet.
I'll take the points, but no bet. Dude, I gotta bet this. I'm sorry. Just won at the Fog. This is smash play. It's a smash. Oklahoma State's getting 9.5 in Morgantown. Fuck out of here. I'm all over Oklahoma State plus 9.5. Let's go. I mean, let's go. Did we go to overtime?
Yeah.
Alert me. My TV's that direction over here, so it's hard for me to do this.
You better not fuck me over. Yeah, I mean, how about? So we didn't get a chance to talk about the Fog game. How fantastic it was! Like when I said on the show the night before, I
was pissed at you. I was like, motherfucker, I wanted to bet that. I wanted to bet that.
Yeah, well, I told everybody on the show news that hadn't even broke yet that their flight got delayed. They got in at 2 a.m. They had 2 starters down, and then they go win at the Fog. Absolutely fantastic win for DeVries. I'm scared to death of this game. I actually have a really bad feeling we're going to lose. So everything in my head says Oklahoma State, My heart, of course, will say West Virginia. So, yeah, I won't bet this game.
Dude, I think this is worth a money line sprinkle, guys. I know, Matt, cover your ears. Play this on the money line, guys. Play this on the fucking money line. It's worth it. It's worth a shot.
I hope you're wrong, but I mean, I don't disagree.
Speaking of worth a shot, this place, I've been trying to get him to get a shot at the hospital because Milwaukee is laying 8.5 in Callahan Auto Parts. I make money for the American man by covering spreads because that's who I care about and that's who I am. This was a 4-point game last year when Detroit was fucking horrible. Get out of here. Lock this Milwaukee bullshit out of here. Not just gonna walk into the hospital. We battle and let's battle. 8.5. Have fun with this.
Told you on Thursday, Milwaukee's gonna win by 20.
No way.
They're off that loss. They're off that Oakland fucking loss.
They're off that loss because they're not good. They're not good enough to cover this.
What's the league play? Get out of here with that.
They're not good enough to cover this. Battle. Dundee checking into the hospital again. Addicted to those opioids. Give me more. Give me more. Mac going with these Milwaukee Panthers. Next up. I didn't have a line on this. Can you find? There's a bunch. But towards the end of the slideshow, I didn't have lines on anything because I made them like 4 hours ago.
Gulf Coast line 3.
Give me Queens.
Yeah, give me this line's perfect. I think it's a 3-point game. Give me Queens though. Lay it. They would make a free throw win by 4.
What do we have here? We got Doug Gottlieb.
I'm just here to bring diversity to this set here. Give the kind of white man's perspective on things. Sure. Point guard position.
Green Bay's catching 12.5 in Highland Heights, Kentucky. Taking on fucking Big Trouble Little China here. The Norsemen. I'll lay it. I can't take Green Bay until they show me just one sign of life. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Dude, Green Bay should be the right side. Like they really should. I mean, you look at Northern Kentucky, they just played an overtime game. The game before that, a triple overtime game. Now sleepy spot against Green Bay.
I'm seeing it at 13.5 now too, dude. We got to take Green Bay, dude. You know why? Anthony Roy might play.
You know what? I faded them the other night. I kind of want to.
I'm not betting this. I need to know he's playing to actually bet this.
You can play it for me. Green Bay's covering this one like they did against Drake a couple of games ago. Let's buy low for Gottlieb.
One in line, Mac. Taking the rising with the Phoenix. All right. Buffalo, Miami, Ohio. Miami, Ohio's laying 12.5 points. This is the wacky Mac, though.
You know.
Millet Hall. How many people will be here? Students not back. Buffalo's bad though. I'm gonna lay it. What are you doing here?
Agree. Give me Miami, Ohio. No bet.
There's a football game Buffalo's playing tomorrow too. It's a little more important.
Well, Bahama action.
Yeah. Chattanooga heading to the Citadel, Charleston, South Carolina. Chattanooga's laying 12.5. I will take the Citadel.
I'll lay with Chattanooga, no bet. Chattanooga's off a tough loss the other day. Focus spot.
Arkansas, Tennessee. This game's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
The Razorbacks are catching. I'm seeing this at 12.5 now. What's your buy-in on the Razorback? I think I got to take this, right? I mean, 12.5. At what point? 14? When you buy Arkansas?
I think right now.
That's the thing. 12.5 is a little too much, right?
I like Cal's dog. I mean, he won his last game. His last win in Kentucky was in Knoxville. Remember, they went there on Senior Day. I like Arkansas. I'm locking
Let's
Arkansas.
go. Let's go. I'll join you. I'll join you.
Big Sol, big good here.
12.5 points on the Razorbacks double lock. The SEC games tomorrow are fucking incredible. Texas State is in Boone, North Carolina. App State's laying 1. Give me Texas State. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take App at home. No bet.
Vermont is laying 10.5 at New Hampshire. I will lay it. Then you can talk me into a lock. But 9.5, I see now. 9.5. Why?
Opener.
Let's bet this.
Vermont.
Let's bet this. Let's lock Vermont.
System's bad.
Yeah. Lay the 9.5 with Vermont. Double lock. Same play as Colgate Army the other night. Clark triple locking it with us as well. Let's go. Towson is heading into Charleston. This was the championship game last year, wasn't it? In the CAA?
Yeah, and Towson always fucks with Charleston because their physicality. Coming off the Wilmington one, too.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking of fading them. I'm going to lay it with Charleston. What are you doing here?
I'm locking up Towson. I think they're going to maybe win the game outright.
Scary's
got those guys. New season, new life.
Moneyline Mac. Locking up the Tigers +6. I'll stay away. Ball State catching. I'm seeing this now at 11.5. I mean, I kind of want to bet Ball State. Why is this line so big?
Well, I think Kent's best team in the league. Yeah, give me Ball State. I'm
Dude, Ball State beat Evansville by 37 points the other night.
I know that worries me. I mean, what was the last time they won by 37?
This is a conference. This is the conference opener, though.
Yeah.
Right? Am I crazy?
I mean, I
don't know. I just feel like in the Wacky Mac, 11 points is like 1,000. No.
I'm taking Ball State, no bet.
I might bet this. Give me Ball State. Give me Ball State. Fringe lock. Next up, South Carolina heading into Stark Vegas. Mississippi State laying 10.5. I think we should consider betting South Carolina because as much as I like Mississippi State, 10.5 on a Chris Jan's team, it's almost like the Shaka thing. I don't like laying double digits with Chris Jan teams.
I agree with you. I want to take the Gamecocks. Disappointing last couple games here. I think they come in with the chip. I think we get a single digit game here. Give me the Cox.
Double lock on the cock. Let's go.
Mississippi State wins by 7.
What's going on in this game right now? Everyone's talking about this. I can't believe I can't watch this shit right now. It's the shitty part about hosting a show.
Yeah.
Where am I at here? BYU. Battle of the Cougs here. Heading into Houston, Texas. Houston's laying 9.5. Give me BYU plus the 9.5.
Oh, you like BYU tomorrow?
I don't think Houston's that good this year.
I'm locking Houston at home. Defense, I think they smother BYU. This is that new coach's first league game on the road. NBA guy, seeing all those athletes fly at their guys, just like Providence. I think Houston wins big. I'll lock up Houston.
I'll take BYU. No lock. Moneyline Mac locking up Houston minus 9.5. All right, moving forward. Drexel, North Carolina A&T. What is this line?
Drexel is where'd it go? Just had this. Laying 4. Ooh.
I will lay the 4 and I will lock it up. Give me Drexel minus 4. I like this play a lot, actually. They're off the loss. A&T's fucking horrible. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take the points, no bet. Kind of feel short.
Right next up, we got Duquesne heading to Davidson, North Carolina, take on these Wildcats. It's like that Joe Pesci part in Goodfellas. He's like at his mom's house. They just killed somebody, and they're just like eating a great Italian dinner from his mother at like 3 a.m. Right. And he's looking at this picture on his mother's wall, and it's like some guy on a sailboat with one dog going this way, one dog going the other way. And he's like, what is this? What is this photo here? I like this photo. What's got one dog going this way, one dog going the other way. So the way I feel with this slide, you got the Duquesne Duke guy leaning to the left here. You got the Wildcat jumping to the right. Give me Davidson -5.5.
I think I'm going to take Davidson as well. Duquesne's been playing hot at home, hit the road. Give me Davidson.
Presbyterian and them Blue Hose off a huge win heading to Boiling Springs. Gardner Webb laying 2.5. Give me Gardner Webb -2.5. What are you doing
Bounce back from yesterday. Yeah.
It's close to being a fringe lock.
Yeah. I mean, so what? Presbyterian pulls off the big win against Longwood. Now they got to hit the road. Yeah, let's bet G-Webb.
Let's bet it. Let's bet it.
Back at home.
The guy's pissing. Look, he's looking like Diego Pavia over there. He's ready to piss all over these Blue Hose. Let's go. Double lock on the running dogs. Next up, Maine heading to Smithfield, Rhode Island, taking on Bryant. Bryant's laying 2.5. Give me Maine. No bet. Bryant's all over the place. One of the harder teams to read in all of America. What are you doing here?
You Maine, like you said.
VCU heading to Chicago. 8-10 play as they take on the Ramblers. They're laying 5. Give me the Ramblers +5. No bet.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Should we bet this? They're fire at home over those. That's a stadium where historically they're really tough.
I know VCU's off the loss, but they're not the same team away from that building. Give me the Ramblers. Home dog it up here.
Let's bet this.
Let's go.
Let's bet this. Ramble on. All right. Let's go. Next up, Lipscomb is in Jacksonville. What's this line? Taking on North Florida, the Ospreys.
Lipscomb is laying 5.5. The Ospreys just lost one. Kind of like North Florida.
Yeah, I'm going to take North Florida too. They were up like 8 or 9 points in that game. They somehow blew down the stretch, but give me North Florida plus the points here. I do think that they might be live. Shout out to Avetta. She's going to the game.
Let's go. Avetta travels a great state of Florida. Great state, great programs down there. Shout out to the Suns.
Oh yeah. And keep me informed with what the hell's going on in this game right now.
It's fucking on crack. Nevada's up.
I gotta watch this when I get done.
It's fucking crack and a half. Fucking Dent's at the line. Just tied it up. He's got one more free throw, 42 seconds left. There's old Richard Pitino timeout on the floor. We'll be back here in a minute.
All right. Miami is laying 1.5 in Blacksburg against the Hokies. Fuck you, Miami. Give me Virginia Tech. Don't bet this game.
The battle of the living dead here, baby. This fucking game blows. Good Lord. This is the ACC in a nutshell, Colby. Give me Virginia Tech.
Yeah. I mean, don't bet this game.
Don't bet.
Do not bet that game. Bonnies. The Bonnies are in the Bronx. Taking on Fordham. Bonnies are laying 6.5. Give me Fordham plus 6.5.
Yeah, we should bet Fordham. The Bonnies are feeling themselves 13-1, coming off that big VCU win.
All right, let's go.
Fordham home dog.
Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the money line in this one. Next up, Butler is in Queens. 11.5. St. John's is laying 11.5 points. I mean, what in the fuck? Butler has lost 6 straight games. They were 7-1. Now they're 7-7. I'll drink a fucking 7-7 after I win. Give me the 11.5 in Butler.
I was gonna say, do we get a little bit of sympathy for Patino with that old man? Like respect. I mean,
Give me
I'm with
11.
you.
Yeah.
I think Butler's the right side here.
Let's bet this.
Hold on. Who's St. John's got on deck? Just out of curiosity. Xavier on the road. But yeah, let's go. Butler. Butler back against the wall here.
Take the 11. St. John's wins by 8.
Agreed.
Let's go. All right. Next up, UCLA is in Lincoln, Nebraska. What a stupid game. It's a conference game. They all suck. Maryland at Washington, UCLA at Nebraska. Fucking losers. No one's excited by this shit. I will not watch this game. Give me UCLA. We should probably bet it. Stinks a little bit though.
You want to go against fucking Lincoln?
I don't know. I hate this game. But there's no continuity there. You know what I mean? Like they have not played UCLA before.
UCLA to come to town.
That's fair. I don't know.
I'm betting Nebraska. I'm on Nebraska, man.
You're betting it?
Yeah, Hoiberg at home.
Moneyline Mac locking up Nebraska -1.5. Baylor. This game's awesome. Is heading into Ames. Iowa State's laid 8.5. Give me Iowa State. What are you doing here?
Yeah, it's a nightmare matchup for or Baylor. Sorry. Every time they play Iowa State just fucking outmans them. Physicality. I think Iowa State by double digits. I'll lock up the Clones.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to bet that. I don't know. Fringe. Moneyline Mac, lock it up. Iowa State. What was the score last time they played there?
I know 2 years ago they beat them by like 20. Last year they won by 14. The year before that they won by 15.
All right, I'll bet.
They struggle in Ames, man. I mean,
it is a hard place to win. I'll bet it. Let's go. Iowa State minus the points. Double lock. What the hell is happening in this game? Everyone's pissed off about the refs.
New Mexico's getting fucked. Alfred Voodoo back at the pit here. They're helping Steve out.
I'm seeing. Is it over? What happened?
No. He's Nevada's got the ball. They're gonna foul. No, they're gonna turn it over. Oh my god. 10 seconds left. Here we go. New Mexico coming down. Dribble. Disorganized pick. Dent drive. No foul. Trip. Blah 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 for the win. Oh my god, New Mexico won. Did he get it off? Oh my god, what a fucking shot. How the fuck did that ball
get Did he get it off?
I think he got it off. Alford's cursed, man. He's 0-4. That's heartbreaking.
That is brutal. They didn't cover those bastards. Done with you, New Mexico.
I love you, Alford. Shout out to you for covering. God damn, he's 0-4.
Mac wins a lock battle against Dundee with the Wolfpack getting it done. I can't wait to watch this. Can I stop the show right now and just go watch the final couple minutes? Where the fuck was I at?
Dan traveled his ass off. That's fucking great. But in fairness, he probably got fouled.
Yeah. I got to check it out. Western Kentucky's laying 7.5 at the airport.
Oh my. Oh buddy. Western Kentucky.
Give me the airport.
Agreed. Yeah, he got it off. Oh man, it was close though. It was close.
Give me the airport plus 7.5. No lock though. You locking this?
No. I don't trust the airport.
All right. Next up, we got Indiana State laying 2.5 at Evansville. It's a rivalry game. Give me Evansville. What are you doing here? Oh, yeah, the slide. I'm sorry. I'm not keeping track of the fucking slides. I'm sorry.
Alfred pissed you off.
It's hard to do this shit when there's a fucking awesome game on too. It's like you're doing this, looking at everything.
Give me Evansville or Break City, Indiana State the other day against Bradley.
Yeah. Next up, ULM is catching 7.5 at Coastal Carolina.
What is this game?
Give me Coastal.
Give me Coastal too. Didn't they just play? Give me Coastal. No bet.
Did they play?
No.
Yeah.
Last year.
That was Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Yeah.
Watch the two ever play again.
Bellarmines in Conway taking on Central Arkansas. What is this line?
Bellarmine is a 4-point dog.
Give me Bellarmine to win in Conway. No bet.
I was going to say should bet Bellarmine. Fringe Law, check the picks page. Here, I'll plug that.
Tulsa. Their mascot's like a fucking booger. I don't even understand this mascot. It's a cloud. Is that the angle it's doing? They're in Birmingham taking on UAB. I had this jotted down as UAB. A fringe lock.
UAB is good against shit teams.
I think UAB is going to win this game by 25 points.
Yeah. They're good. They're good as the bully is how I'll label UAB. They're going to win by 20. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Whoa. What are you talking about? The game is not good? Zooty King.
What?
No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. The game is actually good. The NBA game is shit. There's actually strategy. There's different offenses, different defenses. It's everything that the sport intended to be.
NBA's ass.
Yeah, NBA is the worst form of basketball. I would rather watch a goddamn little league game than the NBA. I mean, shit. Did you see Barkley go off the other night on who was it?
The product sucks.
Yeah, on JJ Redick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that. Fuck Redick. He's such a clown.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place, man. Kyle, like to me, like it's the biggest gap I think in any realm of sport comparison to me. They're not even the same. Like the NBA is not even basketball to me. It's like you took you took basketball and just. It's like slam ball to me. I compare it to slam ball. Just like kind of like a made up sport that just has nothing, like a few parallels with college basketball or high school basketball. And then it's just complete theater besides that. Anyway. Yeah. All over UAB double lock.
I love Barkley's the only
that shit was hilarious.
He's great. Him and Shaq fucking bash the NBA. I'm like, don't you guys fucking cover the NBA? They're like, this fucking game sucks, man. All they do is shoot fucking threes.
Where do the NBA players come from? They come from college and Euro. They're not coming out of popcorn. Yeah, they come from there, and then they suck because they get guaranteed contracts. They get like a $300 million contract. The coach has zero power, so you're not coaching anything, right? And that's why, like, if anything, that's why college, like to me, I'd take a Patriot League basketball game over any fucking NBA game.
Oh, absolutely.
Give me Holy Cross taking on Lehigh, where none of them are playing in the NBA. None of them will ever sniff the NBA, and it's light years better. Light years fucking better. I mean, the NBA product to me is like, it's so bad. I sit there in amazement sometimes of like how bad the product is. I'm like, how did it get to this? I'd rather watch a fucking game of like bouncy ball or fucking ping pong or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it's It's the worst product by a large margin to me.
The head coach of the Boston Celtics said the league sucks.
I used to get
head coach of the Boston Celtics, and he's shitting on the NBA. Shout out to my guy Joe Mazzulla.
Dude, I would get free tickets to Staples Center, and this is one that got like kind of hit me. I don't know if I've explained this on the show. I probably have. I don't know, but I would get Lakers, anything, Kings, but obviously Clippers and Lakers would play at Staples for a long time. I started going to these games, and the seats I would get gifted when I was bartending in LA, like this is a while back, but I'm saying I was so excited. And then I sat so close to the court that I was like, this is going to be incredible. And that's when it hit me. Well, I started watching the game and I was like, no one gives a fuck, with the exception of like, I remember Patrick Beverly playing his ass off. I sat so close to the fucking seat to like, I worked at this really expensive bar. So I would get hooked up by the like corporate seats by these drunk people that would come in my bar all the time. I became friends with, and I sat at some of the greatest seats at like Jack. I sat at like the shit, like close to Jack Nicholson. You know what I mean? And, but here's the thing is like the game sucked. Like the more you watch it, I was like, I remember watching like DeAndre Jordan and I was like, does he give one fuck about the game?
Oh, they look like
he seems like a great guy, but I'm like, this guy gives one fuck about the game.
They look high as shit the way they're playing. I'm like, how about some fucking effort, motherfucker? I mean,
dude, it's the only sport where the closer you sit, the worse the product is. When I was further back, I was like, oh man, look at that. I sat so close. I was like, no one gives a fuck. I mean, you hear some shit talk. That's the cool part. Like there was like one player, Patrick Beverly, stood out to me as like just a dude that was really intense. But everybody else, it was just like it was like a game of horse. It was like fucking around. Anyway, Omaha.
I'd rather watch this game than the NBA.
Well, I earned the NBA. Like I said, like mine was about the experience. When I went to these games, it started to change my opinion. I mean, I was always college over NBA, but I'm saying I kind of like valued the NBA still a little bit. And then I went to these games and I was like, no one gives a fuck. Even worse was like, you could hear the coaches trying to like coach the players. And it was just like, it's just like heckling. It was like, no one is paying attention to you, dude. You're just wasting your fucking voice. Anyway, North Dakota State's lay at 11.5. I think this is a good spot to jump on North Dakota State.
We should bet them.
Oh, Bison minus the points.
Okay.
Let's go. All right. High Point, Asheville. This game's awesome. What's this line?
Asheville. High Point saying 2.
I'm going to take High Point. I think they're better than Nashville.
I do too.
We should bet High Point.
It is only the second league game too. Yeah, give me a High Point early enough. No hiccup here.
Double lock on High Point. We're betting everything.
Oh, why not? What else you gonna fucking
UMBC taking on Binghamton. You got a line here? This game's great.
UMBC's laying 2.
Give me Binghamton. UMBC just won against American. No way they can win back-to-back games.
Binghamton, no bet.
Stetson is at West Georgia. What's this line? West Georgia's going to win this, right?
West Georgia's laying 3.5.
I'm going to take West Georgia. This is a win.
Should be. I don't know if they cover though. Give me the points. No bet.
Shout out to Grand by Rover giving us $100. Your guys' tips and analysis coming in clutch again. Couple big parlay wins. Thanks to you guys. Cheers and salute. Appreciate you, Grand Rover, giving us $100. Yeah, good work. Appreciate you. George Mason is heading to Kingston, Rhode Island. George Mason's laying 1.
We should bet Rhode Island.
I know. I was all over this one. I was all over this one anyway. Rhode Island's the play. Can I interest you in a little A10 Ram parlay?
I like it.
Fordham, Rhode Island, and then we fade VCU.
Yeah, I like it.
I see some people. We got some battles, I think, too. I see some people on Mason too. George Mason, start your football program. St. Thomas is laying 6 in Grand Forks against North Dakota. I will lay the 6. What are you doing here?
Tommy's been rolling here, but I'm taking the points. I mean, they're off a big time emotional win. Fringe lock on North Dakota. I might take both North Dakotas tomorrow, baby. I'm fading the Tommies.
Shout out to Coat Chaos giving us $20. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everyone. Really grateful and appreciative of that. Thank you, man. Moving along. Northern Illinois is in Ypsilanti, where word on the street is Bieniek is playing a hot game of kick the can, setting off some sparklers. Northern Illinois announced they're going to the Mountain West in football today. Did you see that?
I saw that. What about basketball? Hopefully not. We don't need to see that.
I think they're looking for the Horizon or the Summit.
They need to be in neither. They're not even good enough there.
Give me Eastern Michigan. They're going to stick it to them.
I agree with you. Line 7.5 for a reason. Rare lay with Eastern Michigan for me.
Charlotte, the 49ers, the Clits are heading to Houston, take on these Rice Owls, who have been pretty all over the place this year. But I'm on Rice. I'm going to lay the 4.5. You?
Give me Charlotte. No bet.
I just don't think Charlotte's any good. Duke, this game's awesome. Great. We're betting SMU, right? I thought about this all day. Duke is heading to SMU. What's the name of that stadium again?
Is it the Moody Coliseum? Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be fucking on fire.
Dude, I'm taking SMU.
Yes.
I'm taking SMU. Give me the 7.5 with SMU.
Not just a football school, man.
Let's go. Basketball. Give me the 7.5. Let's have some fun.
Man, we're winning the game outright. They have enough athletes to throw at flag, I think.
I think they do too. Yeah. Arizona, Cincinnati, battle of the claws here. Arizona's catching 2.5. I can't take Arizona ever again. So give me Cincinnati. What are you doing here? Should we bet Cincinnati?
Yes. I mean, this is Arizona's first road Big 12 game. They're going to
let's take Cincinnati.
Cincy all day.
Double lock on these Bearcats. Let's go.
Some fucking Arizona bullshit.
Jackson State, Alcorn State. Do you have this line? Kind of like this game if the line's right.
Is the line right if Alcorn's -1?
Yes, it is right.
This is 0-13 versus 0-13.
I'm betting Jackson State. Give me Jackson State.
Oh my God.
Depending on who, I'll be at the winner's circle. I don't know if you're going to go to the loser's circle that Noah's been building. That's why he's not here. He's been building the loser's circle. What are you doing here? Let's bet this.
Let's do a fun battle here with 0-13. Give me Alcorn State, home team gets it done. Let's go. We're a home game.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose this one.
Smallest wager of the day, I can tell you that.
We got a battle in Lorman. Dundee on Jack State. Mac on Alcorn. Let's go. I just want to let you know, I have this as part of a parlay. I do. We'll get to it.
Fantastic.
South Alabama's in Statesboro, Georgia, taking on Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern's laying 6. I'll lay the 6. Like, no, give me the 6. Actually, what am I talking about?
Yeah, lay it.
I am taking the 6. I corrected myself.
Oh, you're taking it? I'm laying it. It's not Alabama. I'm not high on them.
I mean, I just feel like in the Sun Belt, 6 is like 1,000. It's almost like the Mac play as I spill ice all over my fucking table.
Were you spilling fucking ice over there? Fucking hit my head on this fucking closet fucking setup I got going.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hit your head. Maybe you can get win some lock battles then, right?
Hey, as Steve Alford says, "Fuck you."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You hit your head, then you got that. Ooey Pooey said in Cleveland State's laying 10. I think we should bet Ooey Pooey.
I'm in agreement with you. I actually think first year head coach, they're chippy. Cleveland State's way overvalued right now. Way over, laying double digits.
I like this play.
They won 5 in a row.
This one caught my eye a while ago. Let's go. Give me the 10. Double lock. Samford is in Cullowhee taking on Western Carolina, laying 12.5. Get out of here. Give me the Cats. No bet. Mac?
Give me the points, no bet.
Robert Morris is at Oakland. Oakland's laying 4.5. I will lay the 4.5 with Oakland. I think they're better than Robert Morris right now.
I do too.
Should we bet this?
Is it a little short?
No, no. I feel like Oakland's the right side here, but
I do too. Let's go. They got the monkey off the back of the back too. So.
Robert Morris played in overtime, right?
Yeah, I don't think Robert Morris is that good. I think they're not as good as well.
Give me the Grizz. Lay the 4.5. Austin P is taking on these Jacksonville Dolphins. What's this line?
Jacksonville laying 5. Give me the P. Close game.
Give me Jacksonville. Austin P just won that big game against North Florida. Jacksonville gets it done. No bet though. Jacksonville goes through like gigantic scoring droughts, so it's they're a tough team to lay 5 with. McNeese is heading to Texas A&M Commerce. What's the spread?
Good Lord, a lot. McNeese minus 17.
I'll lay it.
Yeah, I'll lay it. They're not fucking around anymore.
Weber State's in Flagstaff taking on Northern Arizona. Northern Arizona's laying 2.5. This is the one.
I mean, my God, Weber
is the one.
Like you're a dog against Northern Arizona.
This is the one. Give me Weber State.
Personal for you, ain't it?
That's probably why I probably shouldn't bet it, but I don't think NAU is that good. Give me Weber.
Weber, I ain't betting them until they fucking prove something.
What's this line? I'm looking forward to this. Mississippi Valley State taking on Alabama State in Montgomery.
Alabama State is laying.
Please.
23.
Dude, we have to bet Valley.
Is this the largest spread ever in SWAC history?
It's probably. There was probably like a fire SWAC team though. At some
How
point.
are they laying 23? We should lay it. Why are they laying 23?
No way, dude. We got to take it. 23 fucking points.
They're going to win by 25.
I'll battle you.
Let's go. This is a fun one.
I didn't have this. This was not the game I was going to parlaying, but
State wins by 25. This is.
I will battle you here. We got a battle. Give me Valley State. Max on the Hornets of Alabama State. All right. Monmouth is in Newark taking on Delaware. Delaware's laying 5.5. Give me the Blue Hens minus 5.5. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm on the Blue Hens. So they lost 3 in a row. Ooh, fringe lock on Delaware.
Wofford is heading to Johnson State of Tennessee. Take on these blue ass Pirates here, the Bucks of East Tennessee State. By the way, the SoCon games for the most part,
always good.
Awesome. This is a good game. I'm gonna lay the 4.5 though.
I think ETSU is a level ahead of Wofford.
I do too.
Lay it and lock it. I like ETSU, man.
I'll join you. I think they're more athletic.
Yeah.
I think that not only are they more athletic, they're taller. Like, and then the fact they're at home. Yeah. All right. Now this one I was thinking about earlier. Kansas State's in Fort Worth taking on TCU. I think Kansas State's the right side here. Am I crazy?
No, I actually think TCU coming off an all-out effort. I think people are so out on K-State because of the non-con. K-State outright lock.
Glad to see we think alike. Double lock on K-State. Next up, we are going to a battle of the Eagles. Tennessee Tech's hosting Morehead State. Tennessee Tech laying 1. Give me Morehead State. What are you doing here?
I want to
actually no. Give me Tennessee Tech. I think they're a little bit better. That Georgia game, I remember. What was it, the season opener? Don't bet this game. What are you doing here?
Yeah, this line I think is there for a reason. I'm going to take Tennessee Tech. Quick Valley. I mean, we got Morehead and SEMO at 3-0. Give me Tech here. They tie it up.
Portland State's heading to the nest to take on Sac State. Oh man, give me Sac State plus the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, give me the points of Sac State. No bet.
South Carolina State's in Baltimore taking on Morgan State. What is this spread?
Morgan State. South Carolina State's laying 4 on the road. I don't know if I like South Carolina State as a favorite, though.
Oh, I'm going to lay it. I mean, I'm not going to bet it, but I'm going to lay it. They're better. South Carolina State's a good team. We actually should consider betting this.
It stinks so. All right, let's do it. League opener. I think they are head and shoulders.
Double lock, South Carolina State. Clark's with us. I thought I saw this line earlier, but I don't remember. Maryland Eastern Shores in Norfolk taking on the Spartans. This got to be what? 20?
17.
Yeah.
17.
I'm going to lay it.
I'm going to lay it too. I think they kill
him. La Tech is heading into the Las Cruces. We should bet Louisiana Tech. Las Cruces just won a personal game against Sam Houston State. La Tech's going to beat
right.
them.
You're right. Bounce back.
And I had this one circled. Yeah. Let's go Bulldogs. Play the 2.5. You're going to cash. Abilene Christian is in Orem, Utah, taking on Utah Valley. Moneyline Matt, gonna be at this game tomorrow?
No, there's 1,000 better games, but I will, I'll be monitoring it. I'd shout out to you, Utah Valley. I did see what I was today, all the different signs for the different colleges, so that was good.
This is a fun game.
Good game. I like this game. Give me Abilene.
Yeah, I think I'd take Abilene too in the points. No
they're
bet.
They're off a home loss, dude. This is fringe lock. Check the picks page. Too many points here.
Wait, they lost to Stephen F. Austin in the rivalry game, right?
I know.
That is not a bad angle.
League opener. I think they're chippy here.
Fringe. Abilene's fringe to me. Idaho State's catching 7.5 in Greeley. Northern Colorado's like the greatest team ever. Kind of love both these logos here. Job well done for both of these. They don't need to call 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE. Although the Northern Colorado one's slightly ripping off of Cal Berkeley's retro one. I'm gonna lay it. Northern Colorado's a fucking machine right now, dude. What are you doing here?
The only thing I'm saying, why shouldn't we bet Northern Colorado? I love this team. I bet the shit out of them the other night.
I thought this would be more like 10 or 11. That's the only reason why I'm not betting it.
They have Montana State on deck. I'll stay away.
Yeah. Louisville is in Charlottesville. I think Virginia is the right side here. Louisville just beat Carolina. You know what I mean? They're going. Virginia sucks. Don't get me wrong, but I'm taking Virginia plus 4.5. What are you doing here?
I will say Louisville has found themselves since that Kentucky game, but we're getting UVA as a home dog, and they've been chippy in this spot. Whether it was against Memphis, I guess NC State, they were picked. They found a way to get it done. Death taxes, Virginia will still stay in the hunt in this shitty ass ACC. I'll lock up Virginia as a home dog.
I think Virginia's style of play too kind of fucks with them.
Love Louisville. They love Louisville. This is a fade. The computers.
Let's bet Virginia. Let's bet Virginia.
The computers do not like Virginia. I can tell you.
Give me these Wahoos. Give me these Wahoos. Double lock. It's gonna be painful. My advice: don't watch it. There's way better games on. Don't watch it, but win. Arkansas State's at JMU. Arkansas State, a road favorite in JMU. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But man, I faded. I'm taking JMU, but I'm saying like Arkansas State fucked me up the other night against ODU. But JMU's a lot better than ODU. Give me these Dukes.
I think it's a pop-up game for JMU. Better since Christmas. And I think Arkansas is due for a loss. JMU, I still think is at the top of the league here. Give me JMU. I'll lock this up.
Ooh, I'm not betting this, but when I'm betting the Dukes and JMU. It's a late Christmas gift to Patty C.
No.
Northern Iowa is in Valparaiso, Indiana. Valpo, the Crusaders of shit. I'm sorry, the Beacons of shit are crusading. And I can't talk. This line stinks a little bit. I can't talk, but
Valpo's got to be the right side, right?
I feel like fucking Steve Carell.
Sound like Lou Holtz.
Yeah, I do. What I was trying to say was this line's bullshitting me. It was bullshitting me from the start. When I ran my numbers, I was like, "What's going on here? Why is this so short?"
I know. Give me Valpo, no fucking.
I think we got to take Valpo, no bet.
We got to fade the 3-0 teams in league play too. We saw with New Mexico tonight, 3-0 in league versus 0-3. You get a desperate team, you're going to get their best shot as a dog, at least.
Yeah. And sorry if I was sounding like this.
Well, I don't get break my head cold, but they're counting down 7, 6, 5.
Oh man. Yeah, you ever go down the rabbit hole of Lou Holtz when he was on College Game Day, or it wasn't Game Day, it was on. No, it was Game Day maybe.
You know we're one game away from the Lou Holtz game, right? Ryan Day, Lou Holtz.
Oh, that would be fire. That would be fire. But
Lou Holtz comes out talking shit.
I every like 6 months I just go down a rabbit hole of watching Lou Holtz just spit on people. I don't know if people know what I'm talking about. Like he has a lisp. So like you can go through a YouTube rabbit hole on just watching him talk. And you feel so bad for like Joey Galloway, and you feel so bad for like Reese Davis. They're just taking fucking. He's like, I think the Arkansas can stay in this game, and it's just like, and it's just like anyone sitting next to him has got to be like, dude, fuck this guy, man. You can watch like, I'm telling you, you can watch like 45 minutes of it. It's priceless. And even better is like just seeing that like Mark May or whoever it is reaction. It's like they're forming their opinion, but you can also tell they're slightly pissed off.
He should have done a video shitting on the SEC. I would have fucking loved after Notre Dame fucking beat the shit out of Georgia. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is he coached at South Carolina and Arkansas. That's probably why he wouldn't. Yeah,
that's why he goes after Ohio State.
yeah. Southern Miss is at ODU. Ate shit on ODU.
Oh, dude, we should go back to the well. I just locked 3 trade Virginia.
I think we should. I think we should.
This is my afternoon parlay. Virginia, Commonwealth.
I like this play much better than the JMU one. Yeah. ODU minus 2.5. Let's go. No one's betting on ODU tomorrow until now. Yeah.
Great. Southern Miss is not a real program.
UMass Lowell, Albany. What is this line? Lowell's logo, both these logos are fucking on point.
Oh.
Why doesn't Lowell use this one anymore? I don't understand. That's like a fire ass logo.
Lowell's laying 3.5.
I think we should take Lowell.
I think I like Lowell too. It stinks a little bit. No bet.
Piers is cracking me up. I like it. Just you can. I can see it. I can fucking see it. But I don't want to go there. I'm a Skip Holtz guy. He was at ECU.
Notre Dame is playing
the
Penn
Holtz.
State.
The Holtzes are good for me. Don't ruin that image. It's funny though. It's
Notre
funny.
Dame, Penn State. Children's classic.
Yes. Look, second mile. I'm sure Holtz might have made an appearance there. I'm taking Lowell. It's fringe lock territory for me.
Was Jerry ever his defensive coordinator?
No, because he was at Penn State for like 60 years.
He was. You're right.
That's why he was able to like. That's why he was like a god. No one could fucking talk to him. That no one, like, I remember reading the deposition, and I thought, dude, Mike McQueary, you were the fucking starting quarterback of Penn State, and then you became a coach there, and you really, I mean, call me crazy, guys. Am I in the wrong here? Like, I don't think so. Mike McQueary in the deposition, if this is accurate based on the deposition that I read, was he walks in, he's like on his way into work at like 6 a.m. or something. He walks in and Sandusky's in the shower with 2 boys, right? And he's like, sees them in like a sexual position.
God.
And he's just like, so he walks past like he sees nothing. And then he waits till the night to go to his father's house and tell him, Dad, this is what I saw. And by the way, his dad, piece of shit too, because his dad's like, we got to take this to coach. What? I'm sorry if I see that. I'm not going to my father. I'm going to go right. First, I'm going to say, the fuck's going on in here? Right. And then I'm going to say, get away from that dude. What the fuck's going on? And then I'm going to be like, hey, this is not right. Let's walk down to the fucking police department. I lost so much respect for the guy. Cause I'm like, what? You needed to talk. You needed to consult with your dad about this.
Yeah.
It was terrible. A terrible, like, I regret reading that fucking deposition. So that's how powerful Sandusky was, though. Like, he was the DC.
Oh, he was the man.
So, like, your former starting quarterback who's got some clout. Think about this. You're a starting quarterback. You can get scattered ass in state college whenever you want. And he's then turned into a coach. And he didn't have the foresight to say, let me just pick up the phone and call the police, or, or at least say, what the fuck's going on in here? What's going on in here? Horrible. Don't read that deposition. I don't. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about? San Diego State and Boise State. What a transition. This game's awesome.
This is a great game.
I'm really looking forward to watching this on. This on, I think, CBS Sports, right? I think
CBS. Awesome.
CBS. Okay. I think San Diego State's going to beat them tomorrow.
I agree with you. We're seeing eye to eye on a lot of these games. I think this is a foxhole spot.
I think this is a money line play.
Yeah, they've had a week to stew on that fucking Utah State game that they blew a 19-point lead. Boise fat and happy 3-0 in Mountain West. San Diego State outright. Let's go. Big win. National.
Yeah. Double lock, San Diego State. Let's go. We still have like 84 games to go. I forget. This game is awesome.
Oh, it's a great game.
This game, this is how you know the real from the fake here. This game's delivered a lot in the past decade.
Yep.
This game is like, to me, a low key, awesome game. Greensboro's laying 1. Give me Furman. Give me Furman here. What are you doing? Like, I just think Greensboro's off a big one. I think Furman's going to catch him. This is a really good basketball. Like, this is what I mean. The SoCon between this and Wofford, East Tennessee State, they're really good games. But give me Furman. What are you doing here?
Is this not Greensboro versus High Point just a couple of weeks ago, where you got the fucking team that's got a lot of hype? Furman 13-1 coming to Greensboro 8-6. Pick them.
Yeah,
I like Greensboro.
Oh, okay.
You want to battle here? I was going to bet Greensboro.
I think this is going to be a crazy game. I think like I don't have strong conviction with Furman winning this. I've just seen so many of these games where they're all over the place. Like momentum is a real fucking thing. I'll take Furman, but no lock. You're betting Greensboro?
Yeah, I think they're favored for a reason. I like him here at home.
One Mac laying the 1 with Sparty. Next up, Troy. It's heading to Huntington, West Virginia, where I want to know how much money I've made on Marshall this year at home. Like, not only this year, I feel like the past like 3 or 4 seasons, ever since that run to the NCAA tournament. They've been a smash team at home. Like, I know they lost once. They're 8-1 at home. I feel like I've bet, I don't know, 5 of those, 6 of those. Why not do it here?
Like, there. Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep betting this until I lose. I've been on fire with Marshall at home,
and I think this is a hard travel.
Yeah,
Marshall, that's not even close to one another.
Yeah, and it's like it's like cold as fuck for these Troy people.
Yeah,
coming up
Marshall.
there. Yeah, give me Marshall. I know it's not outdoors, but I'm just saying, just in general, you can't be excited about it. Double lock on the Thundering Herd. Man, Missouri is going to the jungle to take on Auburn. Auburn's laying 18.5 points.
18? I mean, this was like what I said with the Arkansas. It's like 12.5.
I'm taking Missouri, but no bet. The jungle is too. It's like, is that the? Let me. What's the most intimidating environment in college basketball now? I mean, Cameron Indoor was great. It's always great. The Pit is great. I think it might be the jungle, dude.
Hilton's pretty intimidating. Yeah. Hilton Magic.
The fog, but
the fog is always the fog and Cameron are kind of like the same, like in terms of just like history and tradition. God, I kind of want to bet Missouri.
I'm just going to take the points. I'm not going to
trap.
Yeah. I just I thought long and hard about this earlier though. As I was building the slide, I was like, damn, that's a big number.
League play now.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the points. No bet. Little Rock is in Nashville taking on Tennessee State. Tennessee State's laying 1. Give me Little Rock. No. Fuck Little Rock. Give me Tennessee State. No bet. What are you doing here?
Tennessee State. They're winless.
Mercer's in Lexington, Virginia, taking on VMI. Mercer's laying 7. Wait, this is Saturday. You know what that means?
Nets are there, baby.
Oh yeah. Give me VMI. No lock though, man.
No bet. Give me the points though.
Next up, Hitler and Nichols, the Gestapo heading into Natchitoches. Take it on Northwestern State. What's this line?
Nichols laying 1.5. I like Northwestern State. Nichols coming off Seattle the other night.
I do like, but this, you know, what's crazy is both these teams, I kind of like their teams.
Yeah.
I don't think their teams are that bad. Give me Northwestern State. Let's bet this.
Yes. Great spot for Ricky.
Take that, Hitler. No, I'm not talking about Ed Cooley. Lay the one with these demons. Winthrop, Radford. Like, is there more like these logos? Like, first off, Winthrop is to me just like a preppy. It just seems preppy. Then you have Radford with you. If you have plaid in your fucking logo, you can't avoid being preppy. You know, I know Radford's like a party school, which is fucking even more hilarious that they have plaid in their fucking logo. Just seems Winthrop's taking on Radford. What's this line?
Winthrop -1. I'm betting Radford.
I'll take Radford too.
Bounce back off the other night.
I'll take Radford too. Bet.
Bet.
Let's go Radford.
Let's go Radford.
Call 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE for both those lame ass logos. Lindenwood, the penitentiary is at SIU taking on the Cougs. I will lay it with the Cougs. I was really impressed with the Cougs the other night.
Cougs are good. I'll lay it too.
Yeah. Western Illinois, Eastern. You know, Mac, I circled this game as one of my favorite games to watch.
It's a great game.
I love just the regionality of the directional schools fighting. They're fighting which team can be heard. You know what I mean? Northern has separated himself. They're going to the Mountain West in football. Southern's been all right, but Western and Eastern have been at the bottom. Give me Eastern to get this done. What are you doing here?
I like Western here.
I would love to battle you because I plan on watching this, but I have no conviction. If anything, I think Western has the better team, but it's on the road. So I'm going Eastern. And I actually think they might get up for this one. Like fans in Charleston will get up for this one. I spent the night in Charleston one night. It's an interesting town.
Unique sweets. I love Charleston.
I don't even know how the fuck I ended up there. I was going cross country. We're like, hey, well, let's stop in the next city.
They got fucking nothing.
Yeah. I went to there, and then another time I went to Normal.
Oh,
Normal, Illinois.
You know what's crazy though? In EIU, they got because we played them because we were in the OVC at the bar Barty's. They got Romo and Garoppolo's jerseys right there because they both played there.
Oh shit!
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think I just got. I can't recall. Like, I kind of confuse my trip to Charleston with my trip to Normal. One of those trips, I was just there one night. We just got shit hammered at the hotel bar, but one of them we actually went out on the town. I want to say that was Normal though. I think Charleston. I stayed at the. I didn't really check out the town. Besides driving in. I mean, it's 15 years ago. Yeah.
I bet you were at that fucking. What's the name of it?
The Jolly Roger.
I fucking forget.
Well, if I had to guess, knowing how broke me and the comedians I was with were, go ahead and look up the last motel to go out of business. No, actually, you know what though? We stayed at a nice hotel. But on that trip though, we did stay on some shitty ones. But that one was actually a nice spot because I want to say we had some type of hotel hookup. But yeah, this is a fun game. I'm excited for it. No one gives a shit about my story. I apologize. Simo is in Martin, Tennessee, taking on these Skyhawks.
Who's HI? Hawaii?
Probably. What's this line?
It might be 3.5. You might be right. It's 2.5. Give me Martin.
No, give me SEMO. SEMO's better.
Wait, were there suspensions from that fight after the game the other night?
I did not pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Don't bet this game. We could have major suspension.
That could be why Tennessee State's laying points against Little Rock.
It's a good point. Now to bring that up.
Yeah,
I'm not betting either of these though. So
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
I'm on SEMO.
I'm on Martin. I'm betting Tennessee State against Little Rock, by the way. So everybody, you can count that one.
There you go. Add Tennessee State to the list. Texas A&M Corpus Christi's in Hammond taking on Sela. Sorry, Keith Landry. I'm just going to call it that. I know everyone told me it's not called Sela.
Why are they obsessed with that?
But I don't give a fuck about everyone. I'm calling them Sela. What's this line?
Corpus Christi laying 1.5.
Give me Sela.
Give me Sela too. Home dog.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Mike says, "What's the Dundee and Bet Detective Laguna Beach or Long Beach comedy show story?" I don't know. Me and CJ did a room in Laguna pretty frequently, but we also did a room in Long Beach. So I don't know off the top of my head. But you guys should check out CJ's stand-up. It's fucking incredible.
Hey, Sela's 0-2 in league play at home.
Let's bet Sela.
Let's go.
Bet Sela.
That's a lock.
Yeah. Let's go. NC Central is in Baltimore. I still got high in there, -3.5. This is where I might have been
rushing. North Carolina says playing 7. Everybody.
Herbal Essence might have made an appearance. The shampoo. But what's this line again? Would you say 7?
Central laying 7.
Dude, we got to take Central. We got to bet Central. We got to bet Central, man. Let's go.
Not overthinking it.
Let's go.
We have 70 locks. Welcome to Saturday in league play, everybody. Welcome to the show if you're new. That's what happens.
Vanderbilt is laying 2 against LSU. Vegas just loves Vanderbilt this year. When I made this line, I'm like, what? Like they're Vegas's favorite team in basketball is Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is just, no matter what, they're just they can never be a dog. I trust Vegas. I'm laying the 2. I'm
gonna bet Vandy. I trust Byington, man. I don't think LSU's very good.
What is this line too? Like I was shocked that they were this hip to it too. Let's go. Let's go. Something's up with that. Vandy -2. Shout out to Damani. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm taking all the SEC road teams tomorrow outside of Kentucky.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a few more.
Actually, there's like fucking
about to say.
4 more. Never mind.
Yeah, these are you forget every conference has 74 teams in it now.
Yeah, you're right. We've only previewed 6. Oh wait, there's fucking 10 to go.
Pine Bluff, Alabama A&M, and Huntsville. What's this line?
Alabama A&M -7. I knew you're gonna bet this.
You know, Pine Bluff can cover this. This is not my play. This is not my. This is not my SWAC parlay. But I will take Pine Bluff.
No bet. I ain't betting this shit.
UIC is in Nashville taking on Belmont. What's this spread?
Oh, we need to bet this. Belmont's laying 6. Belmont, big.
Oh
UIC
yeah.
Just beat
I just remembered. Yeah,
Belmont lost a heartbreak.
I'm trying to remember a story for me and CJ on the road or something, and I'm like drawing a blank on Long Beach or Laguna Beach. But Belmont's the play.
We lost 3 in a row, getting Illinois, Chicago at home. It's a proud program. Bounce up spot.
Yeah. He might be talking about Mike the show though. I did a roast once. This is actually one of the more hilarious. We did a roast in like somewhere down there, and I guess they didn't tell the audience that it was a roast. It was like someone's birthday. So I'm like up on stage, and there was a DJ. There's not normally a DJ, but there was in this scenario. And I went first, and we started roasting this guy, and it was like the crowd didn't realize they were there for a roast. Like they thought I was like legitimately talking shit about this guy, who was a friend. Like we had known this guy. His like friends hired us. So anyway, it was a one of the crazier scenes I've ever seen in my life, because there was like a gigantic Samoan guy or Pacific Islander, and he threw a beer bottle at me, right? And it missed. But when you're on stage, you can't really see who the fuck threw anything at you. You're just like, something almost hit me in the face. And but then some girl at the party or the show or whatever corrected, like got in this guy's face saying, "You idiot, he's friends. This is a roast." And then this guy went on to uppercut this woman. Right? I shit you not. Like he punched her right in the face. I'm about like 1 minute and 20 seconds into a roast. And I mean, we practiced our sets and everything, which, you know, you study like 20 minutes for a roast. It's specific for one person. But anyway, this starts the biggest fight I've ever seen in my life. Like, and I just like, I couldn't, from my perspective, I didn't really know what happened. All I know is I see this girl just get punched so far up in the air, and the next thing I know, a pool stick hits this guy in the back of the head, and then it was like a scene out of Roadhouse. It was like 30 people were fighting, and I just go over to the DJ and I go, "Are you seeing this shit, dude? Guess the roast is over, right?" And it was just, I'm assuming that maybe this is the story, and maybe he was on the lineup, but I basically ruined it. Well, not really me, but I guess no one knew it was a roast, but it was insane because the police came, like 20 people got arrested, and you're just sitting there on stage watching a gigantic fight. Like, but it was pretty awesome in that regard, but he's probably referring to that because he went all the way down there, which was in LA. That's a big fucking hike, because of the traffic, and he didn't get on stage. If that was the show he's referring to, but yeah, that was a bummer because you practice like a 20-minute set shitting on somebody, and you get like 1.5 minutes in, and then I ruined it for everybody else. Like, well, I don't know that it was me that ruined it, but it was just a fucking hilarious moment because like 5 comics are there for no reason. Now we just drove all the way down. We did get paid, but a bunch of people got arrested, and it was the biggest fight I've ever seen in my life. Like right in my face, the biggest fight I've ever seen in my life. Anyway,
hell of a roast.
Oh, dude. I mean, I didn't even get that far in. I was actually legit bummed out because you saved what you think are the best jokes for like, you know, the end of your set. Yeah. So you're like starting off like weak. You know what I mean? Like my buddy was Mexican, so you're just making some like you're making some like Mexican jokes or some low hanging fruit bullshit. You know what I mean? And you know, you're not even really into the meat of it. And next thing you know, the whole fucking place is fighting. It's pretty hilarious from me and the DJ. It was just a perfect spot because you had like bird's eye view of one of the greatest fights you could ever watch. Like just destruction. Fantastic stuff. But it did suck from a comic point of view.
Great.
Yeah. Apparently all instigated by me. I'm the dickhead. Just I'm glad he punched her in the face, not me. All right. Could have the beer bottle hit me in the face, then I would have been like, dude, what the fuck? He could have punched me in the face then. Anyway, Troy is taking on no. Troy, no. What are we talking about? Double lock Belmont. Montana is in Moscow, Idaho. What's this line?
Montana is laying 2.
Give me Montana.
At home.
This will come down to the final possession and maybe some fouls. I'm going to take Montana.
I agree with you. Give me Montana.
Wyoming. It's in Colorado Springs, taking on Air Force. Dude, does this line stink to you?
Yeah, 2.5 against fucking Air Force. But Wyoming sucks on the road.
Dude, they're so much more talented than Air Force.
They are.
Let me tell you, when I was at Mountain West Media Day, I interviewed every single team. And I believe I actually went from Wyoming to Air Force, or vice versa, maybe. But when I talked to the Air Force guys, it was like talking to me.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second. You're just as tall as me. You know, like you talk to everyone else, they have like just gigantic height, you know, like I was talking to Tyson Deeganhart and you're just like, damn, this dude's fucking big.
Big. Yeah.
Give me Wyoming. It does reek though. So no luck. What are you doing here?
Give me Wyoming, no lock. Give me Sundance Wicks finds a way to get it done. He probably wins by 2. Watch.
Jacksonville State's taking on Kennesaw State and Kennesaw, Georgia. What's this line? All these lines, by the way, you're going to be serving up a bunch of lines coming up. By the way.
Kennesaw laying 1. Yeah, I hate when they do this on Saturdays. They trickle out the lines late.
Yeah. Give me Jacksonville State.
Give me Jacksonville State. Better coach. Better program.
Montana State's in Cheney, Washington. Taking on E-Dub. What is this line?
Montana State is laying only 1.5. They're off a loss.
Dude, let's bet Montana State.
Yeah. They're not going to go into. Look at the score.
Double lock on Montana State. Let's go. Next up, we are going to. This is not the one either. Grambling is at Prairie View. What's this line?
Grambling's laying 2.
That is a good point by Robert Martin. Montana State is in the FCS Natty on Monday, but still,
yeah, it's a long time.
Monday. Yeah, Grambling's laying 2. I'll take Grambling.
Yeah,
you?
Same. Grambling.
Eastern Kentucky is in Florence, Alabama, taking on the Lions. North Alabama's laying 3.5. I kind of think we should take North Alabama.
It's gonna be a good game.
You mean North Alabama minus 3.5? You?
I think we should bet North Alabama because EKU just played a double overtime game the other night.
Yeah,
quick turn.
I'm with you. Double lock on the Lions of North Alabama. San Diego is catching 14.5 in Corvallis. I will take Oregon State minus the points. No bet.
Yeah, they laid a fucking egg the other night. Give me Lavin, no bet.
But this is. Well, what's this line now? What do you got this?
I got Bethune minus 5. You betting this?
This is my parlay. Bethune-Cookman is going to go into Tallahassee and fuck up this team. They're winning by double digits. I got news for you. They ain't just winning. They're winning by double digits. Parlay this with what? Which one was it? Valley State? No, Valley State. I added, I think, right? No. There was another one I liked. Oh, Jackson State and Bethune was my parlay. Valley State was a new lock. Maybe we add that to the parlay, even though I've already bet this. Mac, you coming or what?
No, I'm on FAMU. Home dog.
You're gonna lose, buddy. You're gonna lose. These Wildcats are legit.
2 up and down for me.
iDub is in Nagadocious. Take it on Stephen F. Austin. Stephen F. Austin laying 5.5. Give me iDub. This is off the rivalry game, man. we should take iDub on the money line.
Yeah. Nobody will take this one, I guarantee. iDub lock.
Let's go. This is a sharp play. This is a fucking sharp play.
I watch the games.
Yeah. UC Davis, take it on Northridge. What are you doing here?
What's the line? Northridge like 9. I'll lay it.
I'll take the points.
Actually, I gotta take the points. He just won by 30.
Yeah. UTSA is heading to New Orleans to take on L. Ron Hunter in the Green Wave.
Tulane's laying 5.5.
Tulane's the play. They look good against Charlotte. What the hell was that?
I know.
They getting better?
I'm not going to overreact to one game. Show it to me again, Tulane.
I will. Give me L. Ron Hunter.
I think UTSA.
I might if I'm up, I might bet them. This is one I've had circled. I know we just ate shit with San Jose.
He was good to us for the other 6 games.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I think we should consider a money line play right here.
Yeah,
plus 380. Let me tell you something. San Jose, when they're on, which they're all over the place. There are games where they give you true lemons. I think they're in the same vein of talent as UNLV. I really do. Like when you watch both consistently, I don't think UNLV is just way better. If anything, I actually think San Jose State's got the better coach too. So I think you should sprinkle some money here on the money line. I'm all over Sparty plus 9.5. Yes, they could still lose by 30 because San Jose State does it occasionally, but I think it's a good spot because they just lost by 30. So
I agree.
I think San Jose State is going. Yeah, let's go. I had this one circled. Let's go. Sprinkle. Moving along. Syracuse is in Saudi Arabia. Take it on Saudi Arabia State. Saudi Arabia is laying 8.5 points and they got a lawsuit. Thought they just fucking, took care of their problems. Right? They got a lawsuit pending. They're suing Leonard Hamilton. These bastards. Sorry, they didn't pay. They went over there and got all that Saudi money and they didn't pay their fucking people. Sounds very Saudi Arabia like.
Syracuse.
Yeah, I'm on the Qs too here. 6 players awaiting payment. The only problem is Leonard Hamilton's like 78 years old. He'll be dead before he's got to pay these guys.
Yeah,
yeah. Give me the orange man, but I don't think it's a. This isn't bet worthy. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Colorado's catching 6 and 10. I'm gonna lock up Arizona State -6. Tad Boyle seems their ass on the road. Give me State. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I love the Sun Devils here. Back at home, off that disappointing BYU game, smash spot here against Colorado, who's overachieved.
Double lock on these Sun Devils. Let's go. 5.5's out there. Oklahoma, Alabama. I've told you a month ago I was betting this game. I have to stick to my guns. I am laying the 12.5 with Alabama. Lock. What are you doing here?
Roll Tide roll. Oklahoma loses by 20 plus tomorrow.
They're a basketball school now.
Yeah.
This is the point I was trying to make to GBO Farms the other night was he's like blind to this. He's like, no, the SEC is still the greatest conference football.
He's in denial.
No, but I'm like, well, how do you think you're so good in basketball? The NIL and shit has leveled the playing field. You see it with your basketball conference. Your basketball conference has been shit for like 30 years, and now it's awesome, right? Well, the flip side of that coin is you're not as good in football, and a bunch of other conferences are great just because they can pay players too. So don't worry, it's all going to work out. Bama's the play there.
They make threes at such a high clip in that building. They're gonna run away with that game.
Yeah.
Rio Grande.
Cannabis Capper's cracking me up. What's this line? UT Rio Grande heading into New Orleans.
Rio Grande line 7.5. No bet.
See, this is it. Let's talk about this. This is interesting because I guarantee you they're going to be honoring the police and anyone else. You know, this is a big emotional game. I think this is actually we should bet Tulane because of that.
But is there anybody there at the game?
I don't know about New Orleans, but Tulane, I think potentially.
I'm off. I kind of like.
And if honestly, if you're the universities, wouldn't you try out a couple of the police officers? Because you know you could pack the stands because of that, right?
Yeah, or they just wait for like the Saints or whoever.
Ah, man, I was going to be all over UT. I'm going to back off the lock of UT Rio Grande, but I kind of like the Tulane one even more now. Thoughts, prayers, condolences to all affected by that. Southern is in Houston taking on Texas Southern. What is this line? I should consider this with my swag parlay.
Texas Southern laying 1.
I will lay the 1.
I'll lay the 1 too. Fringe lock.
Yeah.
Texas Southern, this is their league, baby.
Yeah. By the way, the Saints don't play at home again this year, says Clark, and he's a Saints fan, so I think he would know that. I'm telling you, the more I think about it, the more I think we should bet Tulane. Middle Tennessee is catching 7.5 against Lynchburg or against Liberty in Lynchburg. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. I can't fucking read this shit. The Flamin' Libs.
Liberty's gonna kill them. Not kill, but 15, I think.
I'm taking the points. No, they're off the loss. You're right. Give me Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that building gets lit.
I'm not going to bet that though. They play like UVA. They play like fucking UVA.
But in that building, man, they make shots and the momentum. They go and runs in that building.
No Falwell rant tonight, says Derek.
No, there's 138 games. We only do that.
There's like I've already gave you a story on, a Roadhouse style Swayze fight. But I'm always creeped out by them. And I've been on, I've been on some podcasts for Liberty. They treated me very nice, but I'm just saying, watch that documentary. Watch that documentary and tell me we live in a normal world. Oral Roberts is taking on UMKC. What is this line?
8.
I'm gonna lay it.
I'm gonna lay it too. No bet though.
Can we talk about UMKC's logo here?
Fat kangaroo.
Why they got to lean into this more? It's like the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers logo. Like it's sometimes like this is what I think the world forgets. Like it's like the old Buccaneers logo, the creamsicle one. There's certain logos that if you go campy enough, it works. You know what I mean? Like it works if you lean into it. If you just randomly pull it out, then it's strange. But it's like if you like Western Kentucky does a great job of being fun with that wacky ass logo. You know what I mean? I feel the same way about the Houston Oilers when they came to. I mean, it was just a weird logo to have, but I think they did a great job of leaning into it. UMKC should lean into this more. Stanford is at Pitt. laying 9.5. I can't lock this up, but I will take Stanford plus 9.5.
This is where the ACC starts getting bucked up. Give me Stanford. Sprinkle some other money line. Let's go, Tree Huggers. Come on, baby.
This?
Yeah. Double road trip, second leg, get out east.
I just can't take it. The way that Cal survived for me.
Yeah.
This is a stupid game, though.
Yeah.
This is a stupid game.
This is a game that Pitt might drop.
Shout out to the chat. Michael in the chat says, I got to get you guys Johnny Walker Blue. We will take donations. Yeah, I would appreciate that. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate you watching, but you're going to raise the stakes by throwing that in the fucking chat. All right. Appreciate you though, man. Hampton, Elon. I was thinking about going to this game. The only problem is there's like 20 other million good games on.
Zillion games.
What's this line?
Elon is laying 8.
Give me Hampton.
I'll lay with Elon, no bet.
Pepperdine, Pacific. Pepperdine's laying 1.5. This line stinks. Why? I feel like Pacific looks like what? Give me Pepperdine. Follow the stink.
Yeah, follow the stink here.
Yeah. Youngstown State's heading to Fort Wayne, Indiana to take on IPFW. What the hell is this line?
Youngstown is laying, Fort Wayne is laying 5 against the undefeated Youngstown team. Winners of what, 10 in a row?
Something like that. They're on fire, man.
Give me Fort Wayne.
I think we should bet Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I think Fort Wayne, they're older, more experienced.
Let's take it. Fort Wayne. Let's go. This game's awesome too. San Francisco's heading to Pullman to take on Wazoo. Wazoo's laying 2.5. I'm gonna lay the 2.5 with Wazoo. Lock it up.
Yep, double lock. The fade San Fran on the road.
Is heading to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, laying 4.5. This seems like a fucking trap. I will take Ohio. No wager though. What are you doing here?
Ohio. I'll take Ohio fringe lock. I mean, this
line is fucking with me, dude.
Yeah.
I first thought about it, I was like, dude, this is too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Something's up. Charleston Southern heading to Farmville. What's this line against Longwood?
Longwood is laying 8. Take Longwood.
Yeah, they're off the loss. I think Longwood is the play. Campbell. This is a smash spot to me. What the hell's this line? Wilmington's off the loss. What's that?
11.
Damn. No.
Yeah. In-state.
No. I'll take Wilmington, but no bet.
Same.
This was, I thought it'd be like 6 or 7.
Same.
Louisiana is at Georgia State. This one stinks too. Georgia State is laying 1.5.
Oh God, not this fucking Georgia State team again. Give me Louisiana.
I got to take Louisiana too. Georgia State's terrible. Texas Tech is in Salt Lake City. You going to this game?
I thought about this one. I mean, this is a great game. I think we should bet Utah.
I was going to say that Utah. I mean, Salt Lake City. First off, it's not like
altitude, Big 12 opener.
Yeah, it's not like they're accustomed to playing one another. So let's go. Give me the Utes as well. Moving forward, Houston Christians taking on Lamar in Beaumont, Texas. What the hell's the line here?
Lamar minus 10.5. Give me the points.
Really? I think we should. They're not that bad this year.
No, they've been chippy. Houston.
This is like an hour away. This is like, let's go.
Let's stab on Houston Christian.
Yeah, double lock Houston Christian.
They're chippy.
Great job. They're fucking horrible. They were so bad before. Delaware State in DC against Howard. What am I looking at here?
Howard laying 6. National TV game, by the way, ESPNU.
I'm going to lay it.
Same.
UT Arlington's taking on Tarleton State there in Stephenville, Texas. The hell is this?
Arlington's laying 5. I want to bet Tarleton, man. Gillespie's got those guys playing. Home dog here.
I'll take the 5. No bet for me.
All right. Check the Picks page.
All right. Next up, Michigan in Los Angeles laying 4.5 against USC. It's a conference game and it's stupid, but
it was awful.
I will take Michigan, even though it's a little stinky.
You take Michigan? I'm taking the Must Bus as a home dog.
I mean, I can see it hitting. I'm not betting this.
I'm betting USC, man. Give me the Bus Bus. I'm fading Michigan.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up. USC.
He scored 120 the other night against ran it up in a high game. USC's going to get him. And UCLA on deck, Bieniek.
They're asking for the classic.
I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out of this country, mother.
I don't know why you're asking for that, but that always delivers. Seattle is in Riverside taking on Cal Baptist. Oh, I know why you're asking, because it's Michigan, USC. It makes no sense.
USC,
I get you.
Yeah.
Went over my head for a second there. What's this line here?
Cal Baptist laying 3.5.
What? Lock.
Cal Baptist?
Yeah. Seattle's ass on the road, and this might be the best play of the night. Yeah, double lock that thing. Southern Utah, dude. We should take Southern Utah, right?
I can't get a read on Grand Canyon, man. I'm laying it. No bet.
I'll take the points. Southern Utah is actually where the Grand Canyon resides, right? They're familiar. Phoenix is not where the Grand Canyon is, folks, in case you didn't know. Give me the Thunderbirds to stay within this gigantic number. Missouri State's in Peoria taking on Bradley. What's this line?
Oh, Bradley, where are they laying? Like 13.5, 11.5. Give me
Missouri State.
Yeah, give me the points. Bradley's starting to play with their food a little bit here. Oh
boy. Texas A&M. I'm locking A&M. Should have hit in football. Not really, but I bet in football and lost, and I want to convince myself that there's no way they drop both. Buzzsaw, all the difference. Lay the 5, lock it up. Horns down, you pussies. What are you doing here?
I'm going to battle you. I think this is a one possession crazy ass game. I think Texas A&M is all fucking. They get so bent out of shape when they play Texas. Give me the horns here.
I do hate Buzz as a favorite, but 5 is good enough. 5 is good enough.
Texas A&M wins by 2.
We got a battle. Dundee on the Aggies. Giggle. Mac on these Longhorns. All right. What else do we got to go here? Denver is in Vermilion, South Dakota. What's this line?
Who knows? Where's Bieniek?
He texted us that he woke up like 2 hours ago.
I don't know, where is he?
Fucking guy.
He cracks you up, that guy. South Dakota's like 9.5.
Lay it.
Yeah, I'll lay it.
Cal. Another one of these stupid.
Wait, yeah, we should bet South Dakota. They're like a whack-it at home.
Dude, I was considering it. Okay.
I thought about it. I mean, 140 games every now and then.
Denver's fucking horrible on the road. Yeah, let's go. Lay it. Next up, we have the game I was referring to. What's the stupidest game today? There's so many. Like you got Michigan, USC, which I guess you got two powerful schools going at it. You got Cal, Clemson. You got Stanford, Pitt. What was the other dumbass game we talked about earlier? Another one that started all of them. UCLA, Nebraska. Gosh, who asked for this? No one asked for this. No one asked for this.
We should go back to the well on Cal.
What's the line?
15.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Cal and Stanford running back.
I don't know about Stanford. My parlay crash and burn. Give me Cal plus 15.5. It's like, does anybody have a brain? Who thinks this is a good idea?
Terrible.
Like even from like a TV point of view. I don't understand how the networks can own the sports like college football and college basketball. It's one thing to own it because you're trying to get ratings, but this is not a smart idea if you're trying to get ratings.
No,
I don't.
Terrible.
Like, if you're trying to get ratings, this is the opposite. It has the reverse effect because no one gives a fuck. No Cal fans have any animosity for Clemson fans. No Clemson fans have any animosity for Cal fans. I mean, maybe a little bit of like the fucking, the Calgorithm shit of like, just Berkeley being Berkeley, but
algorithm.
It's just dumb. It's just a dumb game. Like whoever, I'd love to have a conversation with the person and persons that thought, hey, if we do all this shit, this will make sense for conference realignment. Let's get rid of the entire Pac-12 and we get games like UCLA and Nebraska. Like other than UCLA probably going to Lincoln the first time ever. Okay. I could see them getting up this year.
Yep.
But you can't tell me next year, 5 years from now, they're looking forward to that game. You cannot. Unless they're number one in the nation or something.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Just stupid. UC San Diego's in Fullerton. What the hell is this line? It's gotta be 20.
Fullerton. No, UC San Diego's only laying 12.
I'll lay it. Fullerton's fucking terrible.
I'll take the points. This line reeks. Not reeks, but I mean, it's short, I thought.
Sam Houston's in El Paso. What is this line? Sam Houston's off that tough loss in Las Cruces. Meanwhile, UTEP with a huge win over La Tech.
Now UTEP's laying 5. Overreaction?
I kind of like this UTEP team, though.
I do, too. Give me the points, no bet.
Fresno State. What the hell is this line? Because this one has potential to be insane. Like Fresno State plays way too recklessly.
Utah State minus 22.5. I'll lay it. Or sorry, I'll lock up Fresno.
They're the most ridiculous team in the nation.
I know, but we have to fade Utah State here in this spot.
They're such a fucking they are the craziest team. It's like they're like if you, it's like the one person on ecstasy and everyone else is just drinking. You know what I mean? Or it's just like they're a very challenging team to understand. Like I've had a lot of fun with them, but I'm terrified of this in Logan. They're the stupidest team in college basketball.
They just won 3 straight games as a dog on the road. Coming back, now they're laying almost 25 though.
But this place gets lit.
How lit will it be for Fresno?
They'll get lit. I don't give a shit who they're playing.
I think it'll be a solid crowd. I don't think it'll be that raucous Utah State crowd tomorrow.
I can't do it. I'm taking Utah State, no lock. But Fresno's too everywhere. Like they could lose by I shit you not, they could lose this game by 55 points, right?
Yeah, or they could win.
They could. They have some guys that can actually ball. Like when things are going, you're just like, whoa, who the fuck is this, right? But they're most. I want to watch the game just because of how entertaining they are. It's like it's like no one. There's no structure. It's like they've never played together. That's the scary part. Is in Logan when you pretend when it looks like you've never played together, like you could lose by 100 fucking points. I'll take Utah State, but no bet, and I will watch that whole entire game. I love this. I love this game. Didn't Gonzaga almost just die in Los Angeles at LAX?
I know. Now they're going right back.
Yeah, they went all the way back. They went up to the kennel, played a game. Now they're back. I'm assuming they flew into Burbank or Long Beach instead of LAX.
Yeah.
Zags are laying 15.5. Give me LMU, man.
Dude, I think we should bet them.
I think LMU is talented, man. And I think Gonzaga, yeah. Give me LMU.
It's 15.5. Gonzaga wins by 7.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's go. Take the Lions plus 15.5. Shout out to Cowboys fan. Everyone hit that like and subscribe button. Next up. What's this line? Long Beach State heading into Bakersfield.
Bakersfield laying 4.5.
I will take Bakersfield, and I think it's a fringe lock.
Yeah, check the picks page for Bakersfield. They're good at home.
Next up, St. Mary's taking on Portland. The fuck is this spread?
St. Mary's minus 18.
Give me Portland. What are you doing here?
In Portland.
Final game of the night is awesome. Oh no, it's the second to last game because there's
the last two games are good.
Yeah. UC Riverside is at UC Irvine. This is like a top 10 game for me to want to watch.
Irvine's laying 10.5.
What? I'm betting Riverside. Give me Riverside plus 10.5. Students aren't even there yet.
I'm with you. Riverside's live in this game. I think we get a hell of a game.
This is a great game. Yeah. Give me the 10.5 double lock. And then the forgotten one. Hawaii. What Cal Poly is at Hawaii. I don't have a slide for it. What's the line here? That's a great game.
7.5.
It's a hard ticket to Hawaii. It's not paradise all the time.
We should bet Hawaii.
7.5.
Cal Poly played Thursday night, a tough overtime loss against Irvine. Now they got to go out to the island less than 48 hours.
Have they gotten blown out by any game this year? Like, I feel like they're in every fucking game, dude.
They lost to Northridge by 11. They lost to Davis by 11. St. Mary's 14. Yeah, I like Hawaii.
Battle.
All right, late battle.
It's standalone.
Yep.
So, let's go. Where the fuck is my music on the final play of the night?
Let's go.
Now we got a problem.
We got a battle on the island. Dundee on Cal Poly. Mac on the Warriors, the Rainbow Warriors. Shout out to Clark. Did we find out the missing slide game? No, I didn't. Let me see if I can quickly. If anyone can find that, I'd appreciate it. Unless a game got canceled, that's the only thing I can think of is if a game got canceled. Yeah, I covered that. Yeah. If anyone knows if I missed the game I missed, or if there was a game canceled, please let me know. I'm just doing a quick run through this. I feel like we talked every one of these games.
I do too.
So how the hell was that number different?
Davis, CSUN. Yeah, we talked that.
Yeah. Omaha, North Dakota State. We talked that.
No, we talked Dayton. I'm just reading that to the chat.
Presbyterian Gardner Webb. We liked Gardner Webb. Yeah, I don't know where the game would be missing. But yeah. Maybe it's the fact that Princeton is hosting Keene University, potentially. But still, I thought the site we were looking at had only D1 games. But anyway, folks, that's our show. Top 3 plays of the night.
Day.
Night, day, whatever the fuck. I just said one of the ones I liked a lot. I'm just trying to remember what the fuck it was. Yeah, that's one of mine. That's definitely one of mine. See, I don't even win in fucking Riverside at Cal Baptist. So that's one. Give me. It's hard when there's 140 fucking games.
I know.
But who do I feel great about? I feel pretty good about. I was gonna say IUPUI, but I don't know. There's better out there than that. So Cal Baptist. Let's go with. I think Vermont's going to drill New Hampshire. I know they're on the road, but take it. And then I think it's some of these SEC games. Like I think Mississippi State getting that many points. I'm sorry, South Carolina getting that many points against Mississippi State is worthy of one. That's 3 for a 4th. Man, there's a lot that I like Louisiana Tech on the road. I know normally I don't like to play that many road teams as my top plays. I just think La Tech's going to fuck up New Mexico State tomorrow. What are you doing here?
I'll go home teams. Give me Big Blue Nation early and often to hand. Florida, their first loss in that rivalry game, lay the 3. Let's also go right around the same time. I love Ole Miss tomorrow against Georgia. I think Chris Beard bounced back off the loss. I'll give out 5 just because we fucking picked 150.
Yeah, let's add UAB to that card.
I like UAB. I love Iowa State against Baylor. Home team rolls there in Ames. I love Nebraska against UCLA. First time them going out there. And then my 5th one, I like Bama to roll. Oklahoma there. Welcome to the SEC and beat them down in Tuscaloosa.
I will add UAB, and I'm also going to add Belmont. I think Belmont's going to fuck up UIC.
Yep.
Folks, that's our show. Give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. And shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Mike for he appreciates that comedy story. I'm not even sure CJ was there though. But I'm sure maybe he heard about that. Yeah, tune in to reaction show tomorrow, pregame show tomorrow, all this shit. They got to spread these things out though, man. It's too many fucking games. I normally don't complain that there's this many games. It's great to watch games all day. I can't help but 15 or 20 of those tonight, would have been a lot better. You know what I mean? Am I crazy?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I wish they could spread it out. And shout out to the 1,200 plus people that were watching all over the different avenues, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, whatever the fuck else we're on. I don't know.
The interwebs. Yeah.
Internet.
Yeah,
that's how much I know. Let's go.
And shout out to Noah Bieniek, who didn't show tonight.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Hopefully he's chasing some scattered ass all through Ypsilanti. All right. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Looking forward to it. All these games are awesome. I can't believe I got to record in the middle of that fucking Kentucky-Florida game. Until next time, though, check out the college football experience. Obviously, you got the D3 National Championship on Sunday. That game's awesome. And the FCS National Championship on Monday. So, yeah, and then we got the playoff picks for the remaining 4 teams. So, until next time, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Yeah, it's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen your grill again. It made me good trip, good dog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit me can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on 5 again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Sing it.